served down the line.
The quick brown fox jumped over her lazy dog.
You bastard. You have no stake here.
We're not recording yet? Says who?
That was my Gandalf I'm wearing right clothes moment. You have no power here. Oh! Watch as I strip!
It's just like the Terminator 2 gif where all the skin blasts off my face.
Yeah.
Do you need a charger for that?
Possibly. It's currently at 85%. And I forgot to bring a charger.
I bring people.
That multi-charge one works, right?
Yeah.
This will probably work.
You heard it.
So then, like,
In one ear. That's as far as it went.
Well, then it's in there.
yeah. How are you running out of
Hey, it's a cockroach.
Well, it was there. It's like, it's not
You could do that to my doodle.
if you run out and be like, okay, you should be a weight off the go next to tomorrow. Yeah. So,
Wait, you got 2 double A's?
it was just weird. It was just like a
I have no idea.
He's B-cup for
You
sure.
don't know if you have double A's?
So hot chocolate, they sold apple cider, and then
Triple A's, sorry.
they spiked hot chocolate. That's one.
Triple A's?
For the remote,
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was just like,
you're just not lined up.
Dog,
You're on the other side of the gnome.
which is weird. I was like, I've never heard that before.
The gnome is in front of the sensor.
Yeah, that's you guys are in line. It's not like we're ordering 8.
I hate that so much. I hate that so much.
Yeah. It's just like,
I'm unhappy.
Hi, I'm happy. I'm father.
In-law.
wasn't in New York or this was? Oh, it was.
Hey, what the hell, man? I'm here for my hot chocolate. I'm here every night. What are you telling me? You gave these 3 tourists
By my car,
free
my
hot
mom.
jackets, huh? I'm here. What's up with that?
Give me mom's car.
Hey, Al, get over here. This guy's got a hot jacket.
Also, if my car doesn't get fixed this week, I might have to borrow your truck if it's still available.
I'm not sure it's still available because my dad's using it because
Okay. No worries.
diesel is $6 a gallon.
Yes, it is.
So he's been driving my truck.
Because it's cheaper.
It was really nice. You watch Home Alone?
Big room up, right?
Yeah.
Sinus stuff.
I mean, it's still like a sinus infection, but
You can't stand.
It's going away on its own.
You wouldn't make it in Las Vegas, tell you that.
So, Thursday.
it's happening Thursday.
It's the last day that Callan is gone. We have nothing to do.
I'm back to bachelorhood.
What?
Yeah, for the day till Friday, I'm back to bachelorhood. Calvin's off on a corporate expedition.
Corporate retreat.
Pretty much.
We're going to the bar Thursday night?
Yeah! Wait.
I'm also back.
Woo! No!
Unlike you, the
My
same
day was so good! So I think that's a great idea, Blaine.
I love it. Look, see how much Zach is impacted by your life.
No, that's a testament. You know what? That's a testament, though, to the Holy Spirit. Because I came in here and I felt like, for some reason, I shouldn't make Ellery jokes. I was like,
What a sinking ship.
and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't know why.
Sinking shit. Wow.
Mutual, your choice, her choice.
I'm neutral.
It's better, right? Better than her choice.
Yeah. It was a bad time. It was a bad time.
Sorry.
Sports gambling
Did
does
you try taking her to
horrors to a relationship, especially when it's horse racing.
Is the light right, my friend?
Horse racing or
Oh,
horse
would you like the
betting.
light to be
I would like to switch the light.
Blaine, go forth and turn off all the kitchen lights. You're the only one who knows where the switches are.
Man has gone through enough.
No! Don't hit that switch. Don't you fucking dare. That's the right switch.
Yep, that's why I told Blaine to go do it.
Don't you dare!
What's
What is that switch?
It's the one that does all the LED lights that like to unsync.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
You are usually the first person to think things are loud, so would you do me a favor and hold this remote and control that thing?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Because I'm not going to be able to hear it.
Steal my bounty ball that looks like an eye.
Okay.
I don't even know how to handle these stealing.
I don't like the Bluetooth effect of that camera.
Wow, that's really loud. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's almost like it's realistic. It is pretty realistic. The buzzing.
You know what this reminds me of?
I was like, oh. Better? Put that.
I had a joke now.
You played out a joke. Don't worry, lighting acquired.
It's just a black light. I'm just covered in. What?
Oh, Matthew.
Oh! What?
God, you're never going back to Chicago.
It's the work party. What?
The work party.
You're hired.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Before we begin,
Cedric.
He's dead. Say, how many cupcakes was that?
My piercing blonde. This is the first cupcake. Not real. Although, ironically enough, Cedric is.
That is true. That's where I was like, ah,
God. I forgot your dishes.
What?
I forgot. We have the dishes.
Oh,
We
okay.
have the bridal shower meal. Or wedding shower meal.
Okay. Took that alligator right to the. See, look.
God, crazy.
all right.
Role playing?
We'll find out later.
So
Yeah, I cut my hand off.
before we start,
Yes.
I'd like to have a quick above-the-table conversation for those of you.
Nathaniel doesn't like those.
Blaine doesn't like them.
Blaine's like, it's not what D&D's about, actually. He's like, you can tell us all in character.
Actually, let's have this above table and then let's talk about it in game.
Yes! The old piercing.
Break back speed, boys! Break back speed!
Break back.
That's
Okay, well, this has nothing to do with. Well, I don't know. So for those, I think some of you have been told this.
Uh-oh.
Not everyone has heard this though, and I've forgotten because my brain can't keep track of it. So, just a heads up, we are going to try and run 3 more sessions in Zach's game before Pierce leaves for Japan, sometime in July. Those 3 sessions are going to look like a normal session on a Tuesday. We're going to try and find a big Sunday because it's going to be one of those big finale things, and then we're going to hopefully try and find one more time that we can play his game. But obviously Zach is busy and he's kind of thugging out.
What the hell, Zach?
But just a heads up,
Making a lot of debt.
the plan is between now and July, right? It's like sometime in July. We're going to run 3 sessions in Pretoria again. Every other game is going to be this one. Because the intention is that we get this one pretty close to finishing before Pierce leaves and get the story to a point where both Cedric and Draco, forgot his name for a second.
I'll kill him next
Well, yeah, he'll be dead soon, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Basically get them to a point where they can exit stage left for some amount of time.
Or stage top.
Or stage talk.
More of a mothership.
That kind of made.
Out of here.
So every other Tuesday normal session is going to be in this one, and maybe we'll find like a Sunday that this one needs to be played. But my game is a little more unpredictable as to when the combats happen. So I have no idea.
We're gonna go Marvel multiverse style, where Draco may die, but Cedric finds out that if he puts his pyramid in the Iron Maiden, it can take them to the Isles of Pretoria. Then that crew rolls.
Wouldn't that
We're killing them immediately.
No, y'all just walk into the throne room of Tiamat and just Kane's right underneath her like paw, and it's just an eternity.
Does that make sense to everyone? Any questions, concerns?
Yes.
Tiamat.
Yes.
4 of her heads are cut off.
Which question or concern?
This feels like the mommy and daddy aren't going to be living together anymore.
Yeah, so you're gonna get 2 D&D games now.
But holidays, you get double the holidays, so that's
Not the same.
Yeah.
No.
But you like Kelsey, right? Remember Kelsey?
I'll never call her mom.
That's father.
That's my job.
So, yeah, with Zach being busy, he's trying to figure that out, and then also,
Dadgum, we
Yeah.
really were standing on the house of cards.
Um,
I got a job and the whole thing.
What the hell, man? I haven't had a job for years for this exact reason.
well, I feel like we're good there. Unless
Game ends when Pierce starts working for Foot Locker and both games.
Damn.
Is that what the hell you think about me, Zach?
That you do like that would be a step up.
What? Oh.
what? Any other thoughts, questions?
Pierce will not be on that plane in July.
Brandon?
He'll be swimming.
Don't say stuff like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and make that right now.
I know Cedric and Draco will still be exiting left, but he won't be on the plane.
The FBI agent watching the red pop-up screen pop up.
TSA is kind of
I will not let your
I'm clipping it. I'm sending it to every organization you
TSA
apply for.
is gonna have one hell of a That's some
All right.
Dark Knight Joker stuff.
Well, in that case,
You thought of putting a bone
what the?
inside a man's stomach. You don't know how many ounces of shampoo I have.
It's not about the money. It's about
I'm gonna let it ride.
I'm sorry.
What am I doing?
I don't worry. I brought milk bones for all the dogs who Everything's gonna be just fine. It's not a knife, I promise. It's
from Acme.
It's a letter.
Welcome back to the Sildrani Golf. The party sailed to the ancient island of Zahalo, a mysterious jungle caldera isolated from the rest of the world, shrouded in trees and mystery, the history of 100 years of war between the Hayman dynasty and the McLaren Accord. You ventured inward from the city, had an interesting encounter with an old foe who you presumed to be slain, who you seem to have defeated, along with an encounter with one Cain, and some various other escapades inside the city walls of the Bloodstained Bastion before you prepared and ventured into the jungle, finding for yourself a hand for the loss of your captain, Cedric.
Which the status on that is
Gangrene.
No.
Gang.
Fully healed! You went through the jungle, venturing for a few days, stopping in a fort wherein you had a mostly restful night of sleep. And after journeying through the jungle, you came to a river wherein you hunted the only river monster that there was to be hunted. A very large crocodile, which you ended up slaying and harvesting, despite being ambushed during the altercation by various cultists. You also had an interesting revelation, realizing that the words, the river washes what the sea hides, in the letter of one Robert Stormwind to Cedric, seemed to imply that the papers that he had left can be revealed by washing them in fresh water. At least the various hidden messages that they can that apply. It is after this you ventured not very much longer further, just a few hours, into the great shadow of the Fire Mountain Benadry. A large, looming volcanic crest at what is more or less the center of the long island, beginning the great jagged mountain range known as the Spine. But it is as you drew close and the trees began to draw thin and the walls visible made out of tree trunks in the distance, As you followed the path, you came across an extremely peculiar sight. Just off the side of the path, being carved from what was once a proud tree trunk, presumably, a wooden carving of statued size, actively being refined by what appeared to be one of the some figure knelt at its base, and even from a distance, the fine wood craftsmanship revealing the visage of one Sufar of the Ahalim monks, the master from Benji's past.
That was a perfect cue right there. You gotta start paying our sound mixer extra.
Paid actors this week.
That would be great. As you draw close, I would say, Cedric, you having traveled with Benji and probably heard the stories and your long upbringing inside Maiden's Watch, there is something quite refined and surprising. For the dense jungle you're in, for the tribes you've interacted with, the statue carving is very realistic. The detailing, it's not a simplified version. It's a quite beautiful depiction. The figure stands tall, probably life size, around 6 feet tall. The eyes, the hollowed wooden sockets, stare out resolutely, and you see one foot placed firmly in front of the other, not in a clear fighting stance, but in a stance you'd seen before a long time ago in Dressal. Poised, ready, not striking, not reaching, calm, yet resolute. It is at this point you remember that your friend is blind and cannot see it. But it is as you draw close, you see the figure who is carving. There is no shirt, just dark skin, and you can see skins tied around the waist and what appears to be a sash over the side, carrying various pockets attached to it via leather pouches and bags. You see the figure as you approach and get within 50 feet, stop and freeze and turn around, and you see the eyes of a man, probably in their late 20s. Look back at you and just pause, confused, and kind of scan over you and stand up. Izealia continues to walk forward. The rest of you doing anything?
Do we all notice the figure?
Yes, you sense there is a figure in the road who was knelt down and has now stopped. And as you draw, I would say with your heightened senses, you hear in the distance the din of civilization, probably about 100 or so yards just past. You can hear that familiar aberrant talking in the sound of animals in force. Civilization moving quickly. And you can also smell that acrid sulfur air as you draw closer to the Nandri. Sorry, the rest of you doing anything?
I'm probably going to turn to Benji. That statue that man is carving. It's your old master from Dressal.
This is really not the time to make all elves look alike, Jake.
No, he's got points.
Right?
Yeah.
Although I'm surprised that knowledge of the Ahalim would have spread this far.
Too far.
And
go up closer to the statue.
As you draw closer, you're about 30 feet from it, and you hear Izealia whisper to you, "Remember, no names." At which point, once they draw close, you see Izealia stops, leading ahead of you, and the figure turns back and starts to speak in a language. At first it sounds confrontational. You understand this intellect. You heard it in the cut through and carry. This mix of Sylvan and Ingwen. The translation as follows. "I do not know your face. Who are you?" "Wait." And there's a long, drawn-out pause, at which the silence carries on for an uncomfortable amount of time, at which point you hear Izealia respond. "I have returned after a long journey. I did not recognize your face either." And the pause continues. And you see the figure seems suspicious. Everyone roll an insight check.
Wish there was a 0 behind that.
What a nice time.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Always insightful.
9.
2.
19.
19. You two pick up on this. In this long silence, there's a distinct switch that happens after about 5 or so seconds. You watch the eyes go wide and shift. You hear the words, "You have returned." And you have 5 outsiders. It is as it was said. We should go immediately. I wonder what this will mean for all of us. At which point, he turns and starts to walk down the path.
So did just he understand that? Or
Only he understood it.
Only he.
You two picked up there was a noticeable distrust that has now become, and you would understand this by knowing the language. There was a notable distrust that very quickly became wonder, amazement, and shock.
When you say that, guy.
I told him I had been gone a long time, but he seems to be expecting us.
Interesting.
You watch, as I'd say with the natural 20 if it was, you watch as the grip very faintly tightens around the sword that she carries at her belt, which for what it's worth, her hand naturally rests there. But you watch as the fingers kind of flip from a casual holding grip to something more ready. I do not know what is going on. She begins to follow.
I respect the statue.
You take your hand, it becomes into sight now that you're within a couple feet of it. And it's uncanny. It peers back at you with the same temperament and the same air that the man himself carried. His stance.
Izealia. I would say sorry. They're not going to be veggie accent very much. What was this village called again?
This is Batari.
Do you know this figure?
I do not know their name. This looks like a memory carving. He shall join the other fallen soon. You will see.
I would like to cast. I cast Detect Thoughts on Mysterious Man.
Okay.
It's gonna be loud, is it?
I
Yes.
don't know. But his back is turned. Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Would.
Roll a sleight of hand check. And I don't know how Detect Thoughts works, so you'll have to let me know. Surface level?
It's surface level with or without, whether he fails or succeeds the save, and you can attempt to pry deeper.
Okay.
The question is, does it translate it into a language he knows?
I would say thoughts.
You'd hope.
Does he think in pictures or does he think in
Surface level on that,
Huh?
so.
7. I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7,
I
so
rolled
you
a
get surface level thoughts and none more, right?
Yes.
Well, I think it's a save if you want to pry.
Yeah, that was his sleight of hand check to see how sneaky he
Oh,
was.
that's right. Okay. So, are the rest of you all doing anything?
I want to look at the statue.
What are the components on that spell?
BSM, a copper piece.
A copper
Or your
piece.
spell casting with a warrior wand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought copper piece was like a piece of currency.
It can be. So it's, but if there's no value to it, you can also cast it to
Do they know their thoughts are being detected with Detect Thoughts?
No, I don't believe
Feel
so.
as though someone is detecting my
Sorry, I
Let
know.
me double check, but I don't
It's not-
believe
yeah.
so. I think it's
It's
only
not
when
like
you
mind
pry
control.
deep.
Okay. So, Fidelis, how do you cast this spell?
I go. Point my finger like this.
Okay.
I say it. exactly.
You detect thoughts. You do so. Give me your. And you watch as both him and Izealia stop and look back at you confused.
You're all like,
I'm trying to do it as subtly as possible.
And you see, he looks over at Izealia, and you hear, "He is a stranger. Is he one of them?" And you watch as she shakes her head. And he continues walking. The surface level thoughts. Well, the surface level. You get a rush. It's images. You see carvings. Carvings on a wall. They show a figure. And it's this image above all others. They show a figure in robes carrying a staff. It's carved into the rock like some kind of relief. There's no shape to the face. The arm is just outstretched and the staff is in the left hand. And beneath that figure in the relief are 6 distinct figures that all look different but are beneath him. One of them appears to have some kind of armor on that looks very similar to the armor you see Izealia wear, but the others have less shape. They are more formless. And it's this image, and the emotion is anticipation and constant thinking.
Does the statue with the staff, does it look like the one that we were just looking at, or?
No, it does not. Zufar never carried a staff.
If you had Zufar's trading card, you would know that.
It's in his bio.
I would like to share that
I
with
was
you.
thinking like the picture.
Alright. Easy
Put the
enough to
card
do.
open. There's the
Our portals are legend in the area.
Were you going to say something?
Nah, I'm just trucking behind Izealia.
Okay.
I want to look at the statue so I can get
It appears to be a statue, a beautiful relief. It's currently like attached to the tree trunk. So it was at one point a tree trunk that has been basically whittled and carved down. So there are pieces of the form that are missing, like the arms. It kind of cuts off at the shoulders.
Nothing was familiar about it anyway.
It only looks like an elven man in robes. And you are Orpheus right now?
Yep.
No, that doesn't look familiar. You almost met him.
Why do you?
Frederick met me.
Do I see the statue like this was a massive statue, right?
No, it's about 6 feet tall, which
Oh.
it's up off the ground by about a
I mean
foot.
the one that I saw in Detect Gods.
Oh, it's not. It wasn't a statue. It was like a carving on a wall,
Oh, okay.
like some kind of, but yeah, more carved in stone.
It's like it just sticks with the man. That's just like.
You all continue forward, and very quickly, the sounds of people begin to get louder. As you draw, you can see now the individual details of the wood. It is a collection of tree trunks that have all been kind of put up in this massive fence-like structure that go on as far as the eye can see before beginning to curl around, seeming to mark the perimeter of whatever this location is. You see a few individuals outside the walls in similar garb and dress to the man who currently leads you, that same familiar dark skin, as well as primarily wearing hides and markings that appear to be painted or perhaps tattoos of some kind. As you draw close, you can see this area rests directly in the shadow of Benadry, this massive mountain, and you can hear ever so faintly now as you start to get close to it the sound of that rumbling rock of that ever active volcano. You also see large creatures wandering just outside the fence, appearing to be massive reptilian beasts just existing, minding their own business just outside the wall.
Do they like? Sorry. So
Sure.
They seem like they're wild. They don't seem like they're like subservient to the people. Who
They
live in
don't
this.
seem subservient, but also you see a few individuals near them. They're not tied in any way. They're large quadrupedal creatures with massive fins that kind of rise off of the back and rather large and fat bodies, kind of similar to a cow. But again, they stand at the shoulders, probably close to like 15 feet tall and are probably 30 feet long.
Could they be livestock, or
Roll
they just coexist? With
Roll an animal handling check.
Well, I'm not handling them. I'm just.
What was the wall maker?
Or a nature check, your choice. Tree trunks.
handle my
Literal tree trunks.
Well, 17.
17.
Nature?
With how close with the nature check, this particular creature is called a Stegosaurus. And with the nature check, you know that it would suck if you were near one and it wasn't trained. It would only take one foul move. So you guess that there's some kind of domestication going on?
So is this Jurassic Park?
Stegosaurus?
Yes. As you draw close, you see a gate made out of that similar wood. On top of which you see towers, not rising out of the wall themselves, but kind of built up these structures made from wood. And you see individuals on them with bows and spears, several of them, about 4 on each tower. And as you get close, you hear. You good?
Yeah, good.
Oh, okay. You hear the man leading you shout out, "It is the return! The return of the Herald! And they have returned with the 5, as was promised." At which point,
every time a bell rings, a Stegosaurus gets its wings.
you watch as the gate opens. And you specifically, as this is shouted out, you hear murmurs go up, and then gradually over the next 45 seconds, the sound that's coming from inside that wall dies. And it becomes quiet and still.
Did it sound like them readying weapons?
You didn't hear the sound of any ready weapons.
They're here, guys, here!
Getting ready, about to get that Ewok welcome. He roasting us over a spit.
As you all step in, immediately you see in this, it appears to be almost a camp. There are tents everywhere, but kind of rising out of the tents are these large stone structures appear to be made from towers made of stone, but they're more uncommon. And all around them are these tents, and you see fires, seats next to them, and implements to cook over. And it generally looks like what you'd expect from a tribe. But all of the people have stopped moving. You see 100, 200, 300, a whole collection. And you see some of them walking up. You see a large circle of them kind of formed around the inside of the gate as you all walk in. Do you follow Izealia?
Flintstones! Flintstones!
I will have everyone roll a perception check.
Is it based on hearing?
It is not based on hearing, I'm
Is
afraid.
it based on smell? Oh,
Double perception check?
Yes.
23.
3.
That's why this is why we're a team.
25.
26.
Natural 1.
We're about to be able to go.
Okay. 25, you said 25.
26.
26.
23.
23, and you two.
9.
9.
25. 25.
25. Okay.
I ain't got no idea what's going on.
So, you two, as you enter, you can see, not but 100 yards back, the cliffside lead into Benadry. But before that, you two notice something very interesting. Towards the center, kind of off in the distance, there is a massive collection, hundreds of what appears to be statues or carvings, all kind of in this, I don't want to say pile because they're all upright, but this huge collection where they are all kind of pedestaled and collected together. Hundreds of them. It is off in the distance, probably about 50 yards, but with your eyes, it jumps out to you as unlike the other structures, and you clock it. You hear whispers. Many whispers. The only voices that are happening now are whispers. And you can't well, actually, what languages do you speak?
Hobgoblin, human, and dwarfish.
Okay. So you do not speak the languages that are being... you do not speak the language, but it's odd.
Fear, reverence.
Roll an insight check.
I speak Sylvan.
Really?
Yeah, really.
And you said you rolled a 20...
You rolled
Yeah,
a
9.
You rolled a
20.
I ain't doing that.
26.
26?
Hey, gaslight.
26, 26.
2 18s. Same stat.
It's a myriad. You hear excitement, hushed whispers. Some of it sounds fear, some of it sounds disturbed, some of it sounds hopeful, some of it sounds worried. But then you hear the sound of footsteps. 3 sets of footsteps.
Oh no.
2 of which...
Sorry. I mean, you went to the same place.
2 of which are much heavier than the other one. And the rest of you see a woman, old, wreathed in very ornate garbs, not unlike Izealia's, but less armor-like. And on either side of this woman, you see long gray hair that's been braided into like 6 braids falling down the back. And there's a staff, some kind of old, gnarled branch, at the center of which clutches this strange, glowing coal that looks perpetually like it's at the center of the fire. And on either side of her, you see 2 large figures. They appear to be humanoid. You can see where would-be armor is this wreath of what appears to be volcanic rock. And you can hear a low grinding of those stones together as they move. And in either of their hands, they hold a very large axe, the end of which glows faintly, even in the bright of the day. And as this woman draws forward, the other 2 figures flanking her, you watch as everyone else kind of separates. And at this point, you see the other figure who was leading you comes, shuffle, step off to the side. And again, that silence descends. At which point, you hear the older woman in a voice that is both quiet and loud at the same time. Are you the herald returned? You watch.
Yep.
Izealia and she looks very confused. And you too. Because you were the ones with 25, right? Or 20, above 20?
For perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two watch a tear shed down the left cheek.
Oh.
Izealia.
Okay.
Do they look related in any way?
Yes, they do. There's a similar structure. There's a similar face. The one looks way far older. Oh my gosh.
The older one is more like this one.
We're gonna move past that.
They all look the same because you're a racist.
At this point,
I'm calling it. That's her daughter.
you see Izealia's head. Is that you, Elise? You see she steps forward. Step. 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 Till they're just 5 feet apart. And you watch as the older woman looks forward intently. The visage does not change, and there is no registration of emotion yet. And you hear them whisper something back and forth, but none of you can make it out.
Tell me if this is disrespectful.
Sure.
I would like to hear them, and I would like to remember what they're saying. I know I don't know the language, but I remember he does.
Okay.
I don't know if I can. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to like...
Just like double style.
You do so.
Okay, I'll mark the words for later.
And you suddenly watch both of them embrace. And you hear murmurs go around the crowd. At which point, the individual you had come in with raises his hand. It is as the water prophet told! He has returned with the 5! The 5!
In common?
He?
This is what you understand this. The rest of you just hear him shout out.
You said water prophet?
The water prophet. At which point, you start to hear other voices erupt from the crowd. and these are numerous. You hear, "Why now of all times?" And then another one, "If it was any later, we would all be dead. We have a limited time." And then there's a number of various different voices that start beginning to shout. And you watch as the older woman suddenly raises her hand. And she comes up to you. You speak our language. Do you know?
Enough.
And do these others that you travel with?
They do not.
Are these your companions?
Yes.
Do you trust them?
Yes.
We were told that my sister would return. And she would come with 5 others. One of them would be the other herald. One other herald. The one that was then lost. Is that you?
Like insight check. Like what her emotional
Sure.
state is right now. Okay, so that's a 4.
A 4?
So continuing.
It's really intense. That's the overwhelming emotion.
I am.
We were told you would come with your father.
Guess whatever prophecy isn't completely true then.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Pause. Orpheus. Something interesting has been happening as you've walked closer. And it's now beginning to seem like more than a farce. With every step you've taken forward, you felt more tired, more weak, less like you're becoming sleepy. And as you stand here in the center, it grows still. Your energy feels like it's being drained from you very rapidly. And whereas before, it felt like being tired at the end of a long day, you feel like in the next few minutes you're going to lose consciousness.
Do any of us notice that?
You roll a perception check.
Who's standing towards the back of the group?
I believe I have a passive insight of 23, but I'll check that.
That is good.
What's your insight bonus?
It's the observant feat. Gives you like plus your passive.
No, exactly. So that's why it's like, what's your insight? Probably.
Plus 8.
It's probably around 23 then.
21.
21. You watch as the connection between Frederick's bones looks like it begins to lose power. You're seeing bits and pieces twitch in place as if gravity is retaking them momentarily before being pulled back. And as you're sitting there watching, you're noticing the effect is starting to spread. It looks to be like multiple pieces of his body are now losing connection to the greater whole.
Frederick, are you alright? You need assistance?
We'll say this is occurring.
I gotta put my hand on him. I think I'm about to faint.
Okay.
I kind of do the whole like arm over the shoulder hit.
You do so?
Do I have a bag? We have a bag of I don't want to put you in a bag of holding.
We have a coffin of holding.
Coffin of holding. Can I
Would you like to lie down?
I don't wanna take a seat.
It's okay. I think they're focused
There's
on
a moment going on.
Can I like set him? Since he's just bones, can I pick him up and like lay him on the
Yeah.
coffin?
Yeah,
Are you still laying on
absolutely.
the coffin of holding?
Nah. Can you imagine?
Okay.
Are we there yet?
Spin me around.
Oh, Izealia.
No, I'm not currently.
Am I going crazy, or is my hand?
No, that's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but that's
That he's really concerned.
Yes.
Do I notice anything that's happening?
You notice it
Okay,
now.
okay.
There was like an intense conversation, and all of a sudden you watch as Alpheus kind of staggers over and starts leaning against Hephaestus. And Hephaestus now has him and is making ready to lay him out on the table.
And Benji, are you listening?
And since I walk
Kind of
in
like
this
in
room,
the middle.
It's,
between the two.
as you recall, and again, you're not in a room, you're in like a large
Yeah.
space. You started feeling a little tired right about that time you hit the statue. And it's been steadily increasing since. But even now, it feels partially connected to how far you've come and partially connected to how long you've been affected by it. So it's still an increasing feeling even as you stand still.
I think we should go back up.
Okay. You hear she seems very lost in thought.
Step outside.
You can see there's no insight check needed. There's a million thoughts racing through the mind. And you can see her try to put together what is it she needs to say or ask next. Do you know
the statue on the way in, but this one must be.
why you're here?
Seems to be coming upon us.
No, not in any way that this place was our destination.
What the hell are they talking about? And who is it that carries you forward? Who leads your path?
Our captain. And then I'll turn around and be like, what the fuck? As I go to point to him, I'm like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, he's not doing better. I hate to interrupt whatever's going on.
Let's just not interrupt him. Let's
Laying out. Don't worry.
I'll be okay.
He's doing bad. He's doing very bad.
So you all begin walking outside.
Yes.
Leaving.
I'll stay.
You stay. You see people. Their heads turn, and they are. You see some of them look, some of them seem affixed. You begin making your way outside. You still feel like you're starting to get weaker and weaker. You can't tell. You're at the point. You're a little bit at the point of no return. You can't tell if it's getting better as you move further away because you are already past the point of being able to clearly distinguish your feelings. You're the equivalent of heavily inebriated at this point.
Can Frederick take over?
Frederick's already asleep.
You
Frederick's
can. I would say at
Frederick's
this
on
point, yes.
sabbatical, honey.
Suddenly your mind shifts. You feel Frederick. And suddenly Frederick has a very similar... Frederick would remember this feeling. Something like it. There was a time when you entered into a mansion. An ethereally conjured mansion at a very large party in which Cain first hosted. And in this mansion, you were brought into it asleep, incapacitated via a bag. And when you woke up, you barely had any energy at all. As if whatever held you together was somehow unable to reach you.
Was I putting back?
Huh? What? What? What are you talking about?
The bag?
No, the bag. No.
This was before you met Ophidius. This you do remember.
What?
The man in front of you, you met later.
Whose bag was that?
Couldn't tell you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
As her face turns, you now carry this intense gaze. You watch as she steps past you and steps towards you. Are you doing anything?
No.
She comes close, within 2 feet. The eyes kind of like the head cocks to one side a little bit, and she studies you. Looks all the way up and down. What is your name?
What's your name?
Cedric?
Vibe check. How did the crowd react to a name?
Oh shit.
Which
Said
name?
nothing.
Which name should I give her?
Do it now.
Oh, I forgot my name. My name's nothing. I don't have a name.
I forgot too, man.
A man has no name. Dang it. Forgot my training.
This is all in common.
Yeah, bro. Right past the sister's tent, out walks Robert Stormont. Babe, someone here?
Alright. The War Master Circus tent, you mean?
At this point, she turns back to you. Your friends, where have they gone?
I think outside.
A skeleton was getting a little faint.
Interesting. The hole with the light from the
Benji, what are you wearing?
The
Nothing.
the cloak that I got through certain means.
What?
Your fault is close.
Yeah, wait, whoa, hold on now.
Would you like further detail?
Which one is it?
Fit check.
It is. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. The Mystic's cloak.
Ah,
I think it has something to do with the statue.
Strange cloak that seems to gently sway even when there's no wind. There are 100 proverbs embroidered into the seams,
I mean, we have put
probably
them in a
uses
bag,
of
but
some
not-
hermit
not-
who's
not-
using
that's
that.
Oh. Yeah, they said something about it.
as you, her eyes kind of look to you for a second, but then they pass over and they look back to you. I assume you have many questions.
A few. Yes.
We should go where it is safe to talk.
I believe you.
You have accompanied my sister,
Yes.
and you are her ally.
I would certainly like to think so.
And she leans close. You trust all of these.
Most of them I trust with my life. The others I trust with my purse.
Are you all in need of rest, Bart?
Minorly. Yes.
I'm covered in blood.
Oh, true. How much you got?
I'm covered.
Some of us could very much use some rest.
You watch as she snaps her fingers and she calls, and a few younger women rush over and come to your side, and
They grab those.
I'm not feeling
they
very well.
begin speaking to you in a language you don't understand. They will take him to a place where he can be rested.
My elbow really hurts.
You're just like pointing.
If anyone wants to,
body cam.
Yeah, I mean,
Captain?
3 hulking dudes. Benji, they'll take you rest up.
You immediately,
I don't think it's sexual.
you immediately are kind of pulled to the side, and are kind of walk through the various bits of the camp. What should we do for the 2 that left?
What
Yeah,
if
I
my
don't know
thing
why I
started feeling faint? Might have been the crowd. I can go check on them.
Did she code switch back to speaking her language, or is she still speaking English?
No, she's been speaking in her language the whole time except when she
Except
talked
the
to you.
one time she asked me a question.
Yes.
Awesome.
All who you trust. When you are ready.
You're tripping, bro.
She points to what appears to be a larger tower in the center.
Stop looking at me like I understand what.
You may see.
Like there's some kind of secret that I know.
I will have them. You will go your way. You will go your way, and you will not be bothered.
We're gonna get you some help, buddy.
And I assume
Trust.
my sister will stay with you for a little longer.
Okay.
Take the rest you need.
Thank you.
Do not delay. She steps back, and you watch as she said something which you understand to the rest of the crowd. Go as your day as you were. We know not what this means yet. May all begin to walk.
That was
Though you are
beautiful.
still carrying a lot of eyes.
Beautiful propaganda. Like, not propaganda, but like,
Gaslighting.
perfect, like, dude, go about your day. No one's going about their day, bro.
Go about your day.
Everyone's
What are, at this point, we have 3 different people in 3 different locations.
Yes.
Yes, we'll start with you two.
What's the status on his body?
You
His physical state?
BP,
are,
BP.
as you get, how far are you going outside the walls?
0 because
Bone
we have no blood.
You're good. It's going to repeat.
I guess, however far we need to like, I guess maybe outside the city walls.
You go outside the city walls. At this point, you lose consciousness.
Oh,
And
great!
you watch as the bone pile.
Just the Lego death sound.
At this point, are you doing anything?
Is he laying in a pile at my feet?
No, he's on the crate.
Okay,
at this point.
okay.
You look back and he is
looks like a literal sarcophagus.
Lego piece pile.
Yo, okay.
Are you doing anything?
Yeah, where's the whalers?
Gotta find out.
I'll pop my kid for a second.
Has Fred not bought new clothes this entire game?
He bought 1 set of clothes.
Yeah. Like early.
I'm going to leave him right
To be fair,
here.
Hendrik's the only person who bought.
Frederick?
The Phyllis is the only person who
You
bought.
can't hear anything I'm saying right now, I'm sure, because you're not.
I got a 2 second.
But I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the evidence. I swear. I'd like to go back inside the city.
Coffin automatically
How far
follows.
outside?
How far outside the city is he?
He's literally right outside, like the front. The front.
You went all the way out there?
Yeah.
I thought you guys just went outside the meeting place.
By children passing by.
No.
I mean, wait.
By bear.
By Bale. Fuck. Forgot about Baird.
Okay. You run back inside.
Do I see?
At this point, everyone is. You see, people have kind of pulled away, but everyone is like side eyeing, like trying not aggressively, but trying to figure out what's going on.
I would have been heading out towards the front.
You meet Vindir, half. Fiddleless. You meet Vindir as he is walking outside.
Something is very wrong with Frederick.
Where is he?
He's right outside the city.
You left him
I
outside the city?
tried to get him
Let's
out
go.
of the range of the statue.
I'm gonna start jogging.
When my pelvis gets stolen by a pigeon, I'm
Hold on. Pause. I need to use the restroom.
The Stegosaurus is over that.
Alright, so while Matthew's doing that, let's cut over to Benji real quick.
I was gonna ask.
Hold up. Sorry.
Just get oiled down.
Yeah.
Benji. You.
I'm sorry.
8 women. They've grown and
Ooh, let's all roleplay the women.
Okay.
That's gotta be racist.
Is this racist?
That's gotta be racist.
That seems sizably racist.
No.
What do you mean?
Whoa! I speak the language.
There are races of people that.
Yeah,
do that.
these women are
Just
French.
This has been really, really good, but I really don't want the headcanon to be that she leans next to you and goes.
Why not? Zach?
Like fast food.
Bro just posted
Or
a picture
where role playing
Said
the
he
meeting.
said, hell
Can't
no,
do
I'm
that.
checking out for the time.
You don't know what'll happen.
We do.
Also, how dare you steal that sensual moment from me?
They roleplay, and we're gonna roleplay women, and I've never been closer to having a gay character.
What do you mean we were going to? We did, and you liked it.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a left.
Okay, apologies.
I only
As
like women I can't touch.
you all rush out, Vindir meets you, and you all rush and find the piled remains.
-1 pelvic bone.
Is he all there?
He's all there.
Okay, cool.
Everything's there. I mean,
See a little boy just.
it's not a huge city, so you do see there are a couple people looking at the floating crate that is just outside the gate with kind of wonder.
Yeah, that's the more interesting part.
He's not okay.
Man, he looks like. I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever seen this.
Can I?
I wrote that one.
For what it's worth, remember? Never
Is there a witch doctor
You
we
put him
can
in a bag.
hire?
And then he crawled out himself.
I wasn't even in those rooms with him because I wasn't a part of the party yet.
You're right.
Canonical now.
Canonical, not one.
Can I be
never
put the gang
seen.
outside?
All feels
Yeah,
like
you're
this.
easily enough. You rush up.
Well, I was going to ask Vendir to tell me what the hell everyone was saying in that other language before he left the tent, but I guess.
Oh, we were never in the tent, so don't worry.
Whatever, before he left where we were.
Well, while we were jogging,
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me what people said.
I told you.
Awesome.
Guys! What are we gonna do?
I mean, that's surprisingly kind of happened a lot. I'm not really that worried though.
Can I like Arcana vibe check? Does the magic in this area feel different or something?
No,
Is his
Is
spirit?
what?
Like,
Sorry.
does this area feel like a different magical energy or something? Less than like some normal place.
Okay.
Roll spellcasting check for you.
All right.
Maggots
No.
falling out of the stuff. All
right.
SpongeBob blows up.
28.
28. You feel this place does feel strange to you. Not quite like being in a storm, but that same primordial connection is there a little more faintly, but it's there. And you can feel it, but it doesn't feel... It feels similar in a more muted sense to what you felt before. And he doesn't disintegrate during a storm, so it does feel like something to you, but not in a way that you feel like would affect him.
Right.
Can I?
All right, Will. With my
Are
medical
you-
diagnosis, I think he's dead.
What?
Oh my god!
What are you doing? Anything?
He's not
Sorry.
dead.
No, he's always been dead is the main word.
Blade, go ahead and turn in your character sheet.
Vindir's got his pulse check on like Doc's femur bone, and he's like,
Yeah.
he dead.
He gone.
Okay.
Let me see. Wait. I want to approach the bone.
Can I remove his arm?
No. Wait.
I mean, it's not removed. You pick it up.
Where's the crystal? Where's the crystal?
The crystal.
Oh, yeah, open up the crystal.
is at the center. The crystal is in the apparatus that's carried in that metal kind of locket
Unbutton
mechanism, and it's there. What are you doing with it? You can
Picking
see.
it up. All right, go on.
Are you?
And
Are you just hitting it against the side of the thing?
Voltron this bitch. Come on, Frederick. Avengers assemble!
Can I?
What are these strange?
To me, my X-Men.
Do I know how to?
I really thought I knew a lot of language. What the fuck are you speaking?
Thing that makes him go.
You studied it a lot. You have like some inkling.
I'm just
It's a
trying,
really
I'm trying to
weird-
see if I can, like,
Yeah,
Use
jump
this
on.
to
turn it off
bring
and
them back
run.
together. You know, like unplug
Yeah.
it and plug it back.
Is there a way for me to like reactivate it?
You go and you start to take a look, and as you're kind of
I dropped it.
piecing through it, right? Roll an Arcana check.
Did my
With
thing
advantage.
No, hitting it against things. It
Dang
didn't dent at all. Funnily enough.
But it does give Phyllis advantage. Clearly.
Sure.
Whoa!
Well, it's 12 plus 10.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll say whatever.
Whatever you did works, man.
14 plus 10.
Hey, that's two better.
24.
You need a 20.
Shoot it right here.
Cast fire.
You just put it on your head.
You kind of grab it, and what was once a slow red glowing pulse is just an ever so faint red glow that no longer pulses. It's still active, but it's strange. Whatever this thing is doing, with a 24, you get this. This, and you know this from your previous experiments, this piece is part of a larger construction that does a lot of things. But there's a part of it that keeps Frederick ticking. And there's something about whatever's happened in the past few minutes that's stopping whatever bit goes from it to Frederick.
Can I re-examine the statues with the thing and like see if there's any sort of like
We
disconnection?
didn't get to the group of statues. We just passed the one on the way in.
Yeah, that's like 100 yards away.
Well, I'm a high elf. I got some long legs. I can, and I got a flying bicycle.
You get a bicycle over there?
Okay. To the point at which Frederick stopped working, I would like to go there.
Okay. You start reversing your steps. And are you carrying the apparatus with you?
Yes.
Okay. So you're carrying the apparatus with you. You start tracing through. You're walking. You're trying, I would say, are you using Detect Magic during this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So mark off the spell slot. You start to look. You have a couple experiences with Frederick and how he works. And about that time you get to somewhere around that first... About the time you get about 50 yards out from the wall, you watch as the crystal goes... A single pulse. And then after another 10 seconds...
We'll start running in that direction.
The rest of you watch as the bones start to...
Yeah. I was like, get ready to take 5d6 bludgeoning at you.
Well, can I like throw it like to the so it all doesn't just like.
You don't know this is happening because you ran ahead. At which point you start running a direction and you watch as suddenly the pulse goes.
If we met a guy that was only muscles and skin and then put this inside of him,
Frederick, your skull is flying through the air, and you hear the sound of rustling behind you. So they think roll 2d6.
so the people think we're part of some prophecy?
Yes.
Because there's
Supposedly my father was supposed to be there. I don't know which, to be fair.
Well, you're lucky.
Like, do they mean biological or
Already better.
Who knows?
Already-
I think he was either way though.
Crazy.
Wrong, which is
You take 5 points of piercing and bludgeoning damages as you run.
The one guy who found us said it was a water mage.
Oh my god.
As all of a sudden, around your hand, the various rib cage and pieces of Frederick begin to reassemble.
It was because I hit it that way. So.
Oh yeah, of course. I think it was the wizard. All he did was run.
I let go.
What kind of plan is that?
You know, it's like a lawnmower. You I just ran.
I just saved your life.
I know you know how to
My head doesn't come back.
Huh?
My head doesn't come back yet. You was here. No.
As you As Frederick reassembles around your hand,
It's just like stuck by the rock.
with Detect Magic still active, you look behind you and you see a faint film hanging in the air. Like a little layer of something. Very similar to something that surrounded Vindir's island.
printing of opera.
Can I want to give you a battery.
I now have a whole bag.
It's a little rude, don't you think? Definitely.
He extends out a battery. An arcane construction. A rudimentary version of something you've seen.
Don't make me regret this.
What's that?
Is he Frederick right
Yeah,
now?
is he Frederick or Alpheus?
Oh.
Forget it. Stay here for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, where do you get an arcane battery?
I made them.
Oh.
Yeah, I would assume you could keep a couple around.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you give him the battery or not?
He doesn't. He's not accepting the battery, right?
I did not accept the battery. Alright.
Oh, now you can talk. Now you can speak in complete
That was
sentences.
a pigeon.
Oh, okay, right.
And now you can speak in complete sentences.
While we're in this village, it is the
You have a
medic.
battery.
Do I know what this is?
Do you recognize it's an arcane power source of some kind of consumable piece?
It's oh so tasty in the right circumstances.
Just keep it. Just keep it. Your other half will know what to do.
Put it in your pocket.
The lesser half.
He's married?
Just sticks it in his.
He doesn't have one.
Oh, the prison wallet.
Come on, what am I? Do I eat it?
No, you don't eat it.
How far did the
Actually,
Fiddlers make?
Like
Can we
about-
still like steam?
Yeah, 30 yards.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any clothes.
Yeah.
He's a little smaller into the distance, but it's not that far off. It looks to be. Yeah.
Yeah, put it right here. Put that battery right there for safekeeping.
Okay, Frederick,
Yeah.
can you do crisscross applesauce? You know what that means?
No.
Can you sit on the ground, please?
I could.
A Fiddlers!
Ah.
How's
Frederick.
he doing?
If you walk back with me, you will, for lack of a better word, die.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
A Fiddlers!
Ah.
So just
How's
wait
he
here.
looking?
I'll be right back with the others.
I think so.
I'm coming!
A Fiddlers, how's he doing?
He's good now! I'm coming back your way. Frederick's gonna wait here, but you're gonna walk back with me.
Frederick, not Alpheus?
Pretty sure. Alpheus. It's Alpheus, right? Frederick? It's Frederick, right?
Alpheus, it's you, Frederick, right, Frederick?
Can you guys come this way, please?
Oh yeah, you could have just asked.
I'm
Alright, he wants us over that guy.
Wait.
Great to meet you, Frederick.
So
I know
you
you.
took him to the place that made him
The thing.
fall apart before?
I took him outside of the barrier in which he began to fall apart.
There's a magical film.
Oh.
Not far.
Dude,
Pause, please.
I'm gonna go check on Benji and those tribe women.
Can I?
1 second.
Oh,
The DM
I
needs
just
critical
want. I want
information.
it on my record as a disruptive player. in your session.
I'm very afraid, Matthew, that the Ark of the Sea was something lost a little while ago.
What? Oh, you mean the snap block?
But it was only just enough to cover the Lamoon Knife, I'm pretty sure. It covered the ship, I don't believe it covered what's further. So what, that'd be like 120 feet or something like that?
Something like that.
I want.
Cool, so they're still within range.
I want.
Benji's not, though.
I want it on
He's not
my
having
record as a disruptive player.
Whoa,
that
we don't
you
know
said
that.
I was taken to a private tent by 2 young women.
What?
I did not go. I want it on
We
the
all
record
apply
that I
your
did not do that. Professionals have
Nah,
standards.
you haven't done it yet.
I'll get
sorry,
to you.
Zach.
I'll get to your massage in a moment.
What did you not do?
There it is.
Yeah, do it with your eyes closed.
I
Zach, you're
can't see
married.
it then.
Oh, okay. So,
Sam Norton.
who is doing what? Sorry. Continue.
We're walking over to the Alpheus Frederick combo.
I'm going to the first aid tent.
Do I know anything to do with this battery that I've been handed?
You're Frederick now, right?
Yes.
No. You've been handed a battery.
I lift up and I think I'm gonna put back.
Well, no, actually. Roll an intelligence check.
Woo!
Nope.
I've jogged over.
You'll know what to do with it later, I'm sure.
Alright, so
I'll hand Frederick his
what's going on?
your outfit.
So,
Here you go,
he
Captain.
can't come into the village with us
This is
because
for you.
apparently there is a magical field around the village that prevents whatever makes him go.
Yeah.
I turn around, do I see this magical field?
Yeah. Do you know that you're looking for it? Yeah. It's very faint.
So, where the heck does this one? And it looks very similar to the other one, right? All right. So why the hell does this one kill the skeleton, but mine doesn't? Yeah, that's a little weird. If you ask me.
Your father was.
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you, but I'm curious.
Oh, Frederick! How you doing? All right. So
I don't know if we have to
I
take
think
him.
every single time Alpheus dies, it becomes Frederick again.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Can we go maybe like get him around this field, or is like?
Nah, we kind of need to get a lot more information. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see how to get him around it except just not going to the village. That's we can put him in a bag. You like bags, right, Frederick?
Captain,
Yes, sorry.
I don't like the bag.
I know.
Don't put me in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fishing for me.
Do I need to separate you two?
When he falls apart like that,
Well, that was
no better way to transport him.
Why are you so afraid?
A green mile.
I don't know.
He's never been afraid of the bag before.
It's insane.
Frederick, why don't you like the
How do you
bag?
feel about How do you feel about the floating chest? Is that preferable to the bag? We'll do everything we can to keep you from going in the bag.
No, the problem is that he wakes up there in the bag.
We have to make sure he's we have to make sure he's out of the bag before we wake up.
I look around.
Jungle forest. Jungle. And the walls. Sit.
50 years ahead.
So, Frederick, do you feel tired right now?
No.
Oh, sure. See our calm. And calmest.
How far does this force field roughly extend outside of the city?
That's it, you.
About 40 yards.
Okay. And just for above the table information, did you say he started getting tired after we passed the statue? That's what I thought you originally said.
Kind of. But it was kind of hard to perceive.
Cool, just making sure.
I have an idea. What if we just each... You're right. You deserve to be included in this conversation.
Frederick, did we kill all of them?
Who?
Did we? No.
Oh.
Will we? Perhaps. But
This guy.
Okay.
When was the
apparently,
last time he was Frederick?
apparently, these people think we are heroes
Oh, you don't know that.
of an. What?
We're just people who came back with the heroin. That doesn't mean we're good or bad.
Well, they were saying that with a 5.
The feud is fine.
It's not necessarily good
I know the
connotation, though,
herald
Captain.
Well, they haven't enslaved us yet. You think it's not good?
Well, I mean,
It kind of
not
felt
all
like
of them sounded excited.
It kind of felt like a prophecy fulfilling.
Because I don't.
Roman.
The prophets can
There's
be
a word
worldly.
that came up.
Was it?
I don't know, I was really getting mixed feelings from what I heard.
Okay, fine.
It'd probably be preferable if we were heroes, but like, who knows? We don't know what the water mage said. And I don't trust no water mage.
Whoa!
That sounds like a fake job to me.
Sounds like someone with a big bucket. Is what that
Water man.
This sounds
Oh,
like
I can make the water go in the air.
It sounds like a fake job to me. Says the pirate.
We each carry a piece of Frederick, or we carry multiple pieces.
Yes?
Piece of Frederick in our pockets and our.
Pockets? How are pockets preferable?
You don't like the bag. How would you feel about it?
He doesn't want to go in the back.
Pockets. 15 small bags attached to us.
Captain.
Well, hold up. We don't know that it wasn't just a one-time thing. Maybe if he goes back in the force field, he won't feel tired. Frederick, let's go see if you get tired.
I think we just you need to walk back into the barrier.
Just take
Could I
like.
connect this battery to him?
Where'd you get that battery from?
Frederick gave it to me.
You may try.
Frederick,
Can we
Orpheus,
Do we need jumper cables?
It's Frederick.
Frederick, do you consent to us trying to install this battery in your body?
Install. I heard Photoshop.
We don't want to put you in the back.
I believe
It could
I'm
protect
the
you
most
from anything.
qualified
This is the
to
bag
attend
version.
this procedure.
Bro does not want to
You
go
have
back.
tools from the Cather Isles.
I do.
If you would like to.
The most powerful.
You may
one.
attempt to wire an auxiliary power source into what is
Is it
currently
a generator?
keeping Frederick kicking.
You're not here. Shut up, pigeon.
You
We're not inside the city.
do you consent?
Think of this like a pacemaker.
You get your tools
His
out.
crystal generates energy. but
Hooking
it-
up another power source isn't the hardest task. As you begin to study, the interesting thing is, for all of the confusion and mystery around whatever that crystal is that sits in his chest, the apparatus that holds it is a lot more simple. It's a lot more understandable. And with your legendary rolling in the Cather Isles, you just magically understand every piece of technology that you encounter there. I would say you can get a rudimentary understanding of how it works as well. So you see where the power inputs go. And you take an arcane battery that has a limited life supply, and you begin to start to connect it.
Oh shit, the blue wire.
And as you're
There goes the prophecy.
connecting, and as you're putting things together,
That's a hero.
you get to that final point. It's a rudimentary. I would say it's not something that you would need to roll for. And there's a moment right before you connect that.
Are you serious? Wait, did you do that?
So let's come back to try so hard.
Probably keep drinking.
We're gonna die if he keeps drinking that.
Okay. You go to connect it. Don't you dare. You have a realization. There's bits and pieces of corroded something. Long built up residue in that mechanism. Oh. Some of it appears to be a similar substance to what wraps the crystal itself. Do you go to remove it? It's not on the crystal itself. This is something inside the actual mechanism that appears to have rubbed off or maybe transferred.
Do I know what it is?
No, you don't know what it is. You just know it's something that prohibits magical flow. It's a resistive material. It doesn't allow magic to flow through things.
I see.
You get rid of it. And you go and you just test. Just a small little test. Just.
That was phenomenal.
off one of the ulterior connectors so that gem can still stay in place. And you feel a weird sensation, a tingling. You watch as the bones momentarily snap together, and for a brief moment you hear.
Oh! 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 We can get bones and skin! Flesh and skin!
And you hear a dripping sound. And there's a small puddle of blood.
That's how Cain is a person and he's not. You had...
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah, man, shut the fuck up,
This Stegosaurus is going crazy right now. Because I want to.
We all turn. There's one Stegosaurus on his hind leg.
Yo! I gotta shout out Matthew. Matthew took the gimmick of Blaine being like, there's algae buildup in my head to be like, cool, that's the one thing keeping you from being a normal person for 2 years.
Patrick Star, like.
You gather.
What the fuck?
Did you? You also look, and the battery is at 90-ish% where it was at 100 from just one spark. You gather you need to put a resistor in there of some kind. Because if you don't, all of the battery is going to be used up in a moment, rebuilding whatever Frederick once looked like. Easy enough to fix by putting something that slows down the flow of current, much like what it is now.
Phyllis, are you bleeding?
No.
That's way more concerning.
Come over here.
I'm right next to you.
Frederick, are you leaking something?
Why? Where'd the blood come from? Frederick doesn't have blood.
Does it hurt, Frederick?
Now.
It's like a thin reddish film.
How many of those batteries do I have?
Roll a d4.
You don't have a D4?
Actually, you know what? They're a common thing, and I said you would have maybe made a queue after the Cather House. Roll 2d4.
2d4.
You know what? Make it. You know what?
2d12.
1 d100.
Oh, 6.
You have 6 batteries in addition to the one that's currently connected to Orpheus.
Woo! Orpheus.
6.9 batteries.
This might hurt. It might not. But everyone, brace yourself.
Are you putting in a resistive material, or are you letting the battery just run?
Now he's sinking that hoe full speed.
We're gonna run it.
I need you to roll a d100.
Get the dragon. Get the dragon one. Get the dragon.
Come on, let's make Blaine choose whether or not he's gonna change his voice now that he has lungs.
Sup, dudes?
Oh god.
No one you are. Why is it not in the dragon? What the fuck?
Cather House were a trip.
Dude, what?
I'm not doing that. You don't have 100. I don't know where it is.
All right, here you go.
Wait. Did I check in the dragon?
No, it's
Yeah, it's not in the
2d10
dragon.
right here.
Well, no, I told him to do the dragon because it's it's a worthwhile.
Oh, it's right there. The dragon's right there. Oh.
No, but the D100 is not in the dragon.
65.
Okay. What's your max HP?
My max HP is 132.
Okay.
Wow, almost exactly half. This body.
All of you watch as as Aphidolis connects. And you all hear this, and you hear this, and you watch as kind of like a swelling boil, flesh begins to emanate from the bones of this skeleton that you've had. You immediately hear gurgling as pieces and organs begin to grow from once barren ribs, and a single eye socket begins to grow and manifest flesh, at which point there's a loud and the battery explodes. And you are left in a puddle of your own existence, writhing in agony. As half of the veins managed to come back, and the other half did not, and you are now in a puddle. Very similar to what happened in the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist. And you will watch as the muscles still move and twitch and convulse.
Now, Frederick, was this really better than
And the only sound that you hear is a horrible.
Could you imagine
Now you're in
You
bed.
immediately force down. Roll 2d4 and roll another d100.
Fuck no. Dual pistol.
Actually, no. You roll.
Press X to put Frederick out of his
Before you do it, don't tell me the result of that. Oh god. Okay.
I'd like to mercy kill.
Why are you getting a 5th cupcake? Sit your butt down.
You can't have a cupcake while you're dealing with an eldritch horror.
Okay, I need you to roll an Arcana check as you rapidly try and insert another battery
Into growing flesh.
while it's no longer growing.
I know.
Yeah.
It almost is.
Please let this work.
20 not natural.
20 not natural.
Yeah.
Does it again.
You do it again. You all watch as Fidelis, or any of you guys that are here, are you guys doing anything?
Watching in horror, I think.
I already said what I said.
I have no idea what the hell's going on, and all I see is he goes, it just rips open a ribcage and goes for more. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I think I'm just.
I've seen some disturbing things, but this might top it.
So.
Why
did
I
you
think I'm
roll
watching
on
Full Metal
that?
Alchemist right now.
I think I'm just stressed. I'm
85.
just like,
but the
Dude,
D4
I
think I'm getting one of these.
I need a panic.
Hold on. Do you have a pencil?
I think I'm fully like hat off. Like
I have to start doing some math here.
I'm not doing it.
I have one.
Okay,
Bag
cool.
is on the
I already
other
gave it to
side.
Matthew.
Thank you.
Okay.
Someone's an adult.
Sorry. So your first roll was
starting to process this.
65.
65. Your next roll was 85, and the 2d4 was
5.
Man, it's gonna be wild explaining this to Benji.
Sorry. Say that one more time.
5.
5.
I really
okay.
like the idea that canonically every
Okay.
came further is different.
Fidelis,
He's never
you
met the
shove another battery in, and immediately you watch that single like light indicator, that little bit of phosphorus, the tiny bit of glass to indicate where exactly that power source is, go. And you watch as again there's a ballooning, that same horrifying swell. I'm gonna have you two roll a wisdom saving throw.
What? Losing our minds.
You.
Oh.
I
Apparently I'm
need
okay with
you
this.
to make an intelligence saving throw. Actually, no. Excuse me. I need you to make an wisdom saving throw and an intelligence or charisma check.
What if it's an intelligence?
Nope.
7. 10.
Hey, with the wisdom saving throw, you can use Indomitable.
That's what I took.
19.
19. You
all good, right?
I'm
feel
gonna assume a set of things.
the searing pain, sourceless, your entire existence pulled apart at the molecular level. You feel, and it starts to force and rip your own mind apart. And you manage to endure it. You manage to just clench your teeth, the one thing you never lost, as every bit of you begins to grow. And rapidly you all watch flesh begin to regenerate. You see skin that looks sort of tan. You watch hair begin to like grow over the right side of the head. But right about Fidelis, right as that battery ends, you watch as you are left with a man. Dead.
Finally, confirmed. He was a man the whole time.
Half of the hair is grown, and you can see eyes. They look sunken and tired. Skin that looks receded, and dehydrated,
Damn, you
and
look
the
way better.
chest cavity is still open. Unable, with what the battery was left, to seal up the wound of the apparatus that currently sits there. Daisy chain. Are you shoving another battery in? What did you guys roll?
18.
14? No! You are horrified. You've never seen this before? What is this? What?
But in reverse.
Yeah, but in reverse. You can't Seth.
Okay. You are stunned. You're watching this as a person is materializing and then ceasing to materialize and quickly receding into a decaying mass of flesh. It is unnatural, and you cannot pull your eyes away, and yet you cannot move. You still have your wits about you, and despite whatever it is you're looking at, you are still able to act. The battery runs cold, and the chest now begins to immediately start pouring blood as you watch a heart overlaid now over that little mechanism begin to...
So, where I was connecting the batteries, there's now a heart.
The battery... No, that connection is still there. It's just the other battery has...
Poor guy's gonna need
died.
surgery to get the batteries out.
I have 4 batteries left.
Roll another Arcana check.
No, it's hard cut from the fiddles.
Are you doing...
Put away a Benji.
I'm going to ask this. Are you doing anything to assist, or are you just watching and letting this
Cucumbers
happen?
on his eyes.
I'll certainly try to assist.
I would
Fiddles
say if you
hasn't
wanted
really
to...
explained anything though.
26.
I mean, I'll assist if I can. Maybe he gets higher.
You watch as where the sunken eyes start to like grow into place. You watch his hair begins to pour out of the head almost like water, and the muscles begin to ripple under the skin, and you are left with this. Your hand is now burning hot with the amount of energy that's flowing into this mechanism constantly. There are blisters on your fingertips, and in the adrenaline, you are just racing to get things working. You know that in this case, if this machine doesn't get the exact piece of power it needs, then it's just going to stop working, and you'll be right back to square one, and instead of a skeleton, Frederick will be perhaps a zombie? Who knows?
Could have just let me do that for you.
In the mad Frankenstein energy that you have decided to push into, the third battery goes in, and you watch as that chest cavity rapidly begins to close. And in a true, the science that cares not for the humanity, the sanity, or really anything that would bar the barrier of what is physically possible, you wait until the absolute last second to snatch the battery out right before it runs out of power and explodes like the others from the rapidly closing cavity in the chest. And it snatches at just the right moment as the final bit of energy seeps through the mechanism. And the cavity closes, and the battery that you managed to snatch out pops like a small firework behind you. And a breathing man is left where once was a skeleton. Woo! It's alive! It's alive! Frederick!
Really filling out that whaling suit, huh?
For the first time, the wind gently brushes against your skin, and in the silence after the madness of the past 10 seconds, you hear the birds and you smell the acrid scent of volcanic ash, and you feel your muscles move, but there's no clanking sound. The rest of you see a tall man, probably 6'2". There's sharp features, The skin is tan, not quite as much as the natives of Zahalo that you have seen here. There's a dark black hair that kind of covers the arms, and this long, but not long by any sense of it appears to have been. It appears to have been kept that way, but just long by happenstance, black hair that's just kind of frayed and frazzled everywhere, sitting in the whaler's coat, along with the face that is now covered in a beard. Roll a medicine check real quick. Again, scraggly.
18.
18?
Yeah.
When you sometimes certain healing spells that are far more invasive will cause the recipient to grow an inordinate amount of hair as all the dead, rapidly regenerating pieces of the body often accelerate natural processes. So you look and see this appears to have happened in the individual in front of you. The fingernails are very long, the beard is long and unkempt, and there's a lot of hair around the head, and all the hair seems to have just been frazzled out. You, Frederick, have lungs to breathe. Brand new air.
I asked if you're doing anything. Frederick? And it's still Frederick?
You are still Frederick.
Alright. Go. Alright, fellas, you finally gonna explain what the hell was happening?
Wait, actually, pause. Benji. The two women lead you into a large tent.
Brother, never trust women. Take you away from the great.
As you enter, you hear the sounds. You hear groans.
No, I'm not doing the Witcher scene where I'm walking in and there's just like right next to the girl. I'm not doing that.
Why was that a sacrifice?
Hey, Stegosaurus, sit back down.
Yeah.
You hear
Stegosaurus getting rubbed down.
You hear labored breathing. And the sound of soft moans. Woo! And a smell hits your nostrils.
Yeah!
The smell of alcohol. Sterilization. The tent you're in has many people in it. All lying on cots, carrying many different injuries. More than there ever should be for a village this size on a random time. As you're let in, you hear a shuffling sound, a figure. And you hear a voice speak in common. Oh, blimey! Oh, another! Oh, this is a new one!
Have I heard the voice before?
No, you've never heard this voice.
It's a bear.
That's why I was checking.
Oh, friend! You see he gets close, and into your view steps an elf.
Ooh.
Wearing strange garb that looks almost McLaren, but it looks old and ratty, and you can hear various implements shaking off to the side. You all right, friend?
It's better.
All right. What's wrong with you? Have a seat. Lead you over to the side.
Giants. River monster.
Ah, they got you, huh? You live, that's more than most. You see, you feel a sting as something is pushed into the largest puncture wound in your leg. You feel something gauze begin to be wrapped around your leg. Yeah, they're here.
Yes, I'm in a bit of shock.
Don't worry, it'll come around. You're in safe company here.
It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin.
What's your name?
Don't believe I've heard that name before. Where are you from, Benjamin?
Most places. What would you say your name was again?
My name's Mac.
Surname? Don't mind me asking. I'm giving off a very cautious front for for Matthew's perspective.
Yeah.
I want to make sure he's not a bunting.
Yeah.
Then another Udian. That
Ah,
got sent
I see,
off
I see.
to the jungle.
Okay. Surnames.
Don't need any more of those.
Well, if you could not spread it, that'd be appreciated. Sadro. Roll a history check.
No! 17.
Don't know the name. It's an obscure name.
Well,
There are a few elven obscure names.
thank you, Mac. Very kind of you.
Anytime.
What happened here?
Attacks. These people are under attack pretty frequently now.
Bandits?
No,
Looters?
not really. You could say they have common enemies. But the enemies a bit more prevalent now than they used to be.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm a deserter.
Oh. So which front?
Apologies, I forgot you're blind. I'd ask if you could tell by the ears.
Well,
I was on the McLaren side.
how long have you been here?
Maybe about 30 years. I chose to stay here.
A few things have happened in the past years. The years don't matter. There's different fronts.
Time passes a little slow here. I like it that way. It was simple. Till just a couple weeks ago, actually.
What happened? Not a very good conversationalist, am
I couldn't tell you. I don't really understand their ways. But as far as I can kind of gander it, they lost something. Or someone else found something. Something. But the things that kept them safe don't work as well as they used to. And it seems that whatever has it out for them is making moves.
That's interesting.
Isn't it? There's a little bit of that. A little bit of that accent. We had another man that talked a little bit like that, although it was a lot stronger with him.
You say the will was a lot stronger?
The accent was a lot stronger.
Yeah. There was another monk carved in a tree outside of town.
Yeah.
You know him.
His name was Zufar, wasn't it?
Yeah. Were you his friend?
I thought you'd think so. We met him a couple times. He didn't get injured much.
Well, that makes you a good friend of mine. He was a very special man to me.
He did seem special. I'm sorry for your loss. Kind of stands up. You hear him wipe the hands against the shirt. Pour something into the hands and start rubbing. A little rest should do you good.
Thank you, Mac. This is a bit of a last question. That which has hurt these people, does it bleed red or gray?
It's a couple different colors.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I would tell you not to ask too many questions you don't want answered. But it seems like you're already part of it. Take care. And holler if you need anything.
I'm cast out of the box. No one told me I was too.
And as you sit there in silence, relative quiet, except for about 6 cots that share the section of a tent, you hear something. A figure that you had not perceived, which is quite a feat for someone like you. A voice. Well, is it the class clown turned breeding?
Is that Ajax I'm assuming?
Yes.
You want to lend me a hand, or do you not have any to spare?
I mean, I think we need.
Yeah.
Did they disarm me?
No.
No, you still have your arms.
I'm an Ajax.
Wow.
Oh, like
So you're looking
turn
for
in
help.
his direction. What?
So you're looking for help then. You turn and see the figure leaned against what is an upright cot sitting on the ground. Only visible now that you're looking for it. You can very faintly hear that trained breathing that conceals itself from you.
I'll use the spear of the Jade Knights to help myself stand up,
You do so.
and I will walk over to him.
He does not move.
I will eye him closely. And in a very, very calm voice. We are looking for many things. Among which is the ending of these. I hold up Guido's mask. Is that,
Found you too.
could it link with you? Still have all your limbs that you did.
You see the only thing missing is the left arm. But there is quite a lot covered in bandages, including the chest. He had a knack for finding things that he had no business finding, and cutting deals with things he shouldn't.
There was a lot of that going around back
There was.
You have me confused, Ajax. I thought I knew you. I came back and things were different. Then, when all that had ended, I saw a little bit of a glimpse of the man I previously knew. And I, apparently erroneously, thought that that man turned and ran. But what man would run here?
No sane one.
It's good to see you, Ajax.
I wouldn't have said the same. Were it not for the past few days. Are you sure you wish to stay? All the familiar faces are taking their leave forever.
Familiar faces. Benji has just a flash cut to when the trench gave him a run through of every single person that he killed. Got him. In for a penny.
And for a pound.
Besides, I need a good excuse to get another tattoo. Although I do have to ask the obligatory question, you're going to try and kill me. Last time, seemed there was some politics going on. I know relationships were hard with you, but just wanted to touch bases.
I don't think I could at this point.
Well,
Ask me again in a couple months.
well, I'm not alone. That's not a threat. It's more of a question of where your intentions truly lie. Because when Kudo came, he didn't come for me.
I stand with this people. I will stand where Zufar stood. I owe to the old man.
It's an interesting question. How deep does that debt go?
Deep enough you don't have to stay awake at night looking for me. With both of your eyes.
Well, then I guess we'll be seeing more of each other here. Then are we good? For the time being.
By your definition, I'll answer yes.
My definition is based on years of friendship and trust. That is what I found out in the seas. I found it's a lot better of a compass than one that points backward.
Still yes.
Why did you know to come here?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Why did you know to come here?
The old man asked me to. Or did you not receive the same?
You did. So did we.
Indeed.
Did you see her?
Not yet. But from what I hear, there's another. And she seems far more established with this people. She just hasn't been around in a while.
Who are these people?
You'll have to ask them yourself. When I finish putting it together in my own mind, perhaps I will share. The most I can tell is if we were incidentally on one side of a war we didn't know existed, this was the other side.
What of the black disc? What do you feel about it?
What?
Well, you should be able to far towards you the same things. So you should know about the sin of our people, should you not?
They taught us from a young age. I know of the sin.
Where do you stand?
I don't overly think it's a good idea to gain your power by promising things to something that speaks sweetly to you from places you could never understand. I prefer the old-fashioned way. And while I hated Giselle, I do not stand by anything that happened after the split occurred. You should rest. Based on what they told me, we don't have long.
Well, I'm sure the others are not an entirely flesh-rendering situation at all.
Seems oddly specific.
Battery. So, you four mark down the loss of 3 batteries. Frederick, you feel there is something in your chest. It's kind of painful. And your breath is a little short. You're not quite sure what that means. But your body seems to be breathing on its own.
It's like a newborn baby. Like, does he have to learn how to walk again?
God. And in addition to that,
We already
your
know
strength
that.
score is, what is it now?
-1, 8.
It's 8? Okay, it's now 12.
What's wrong? He's now canonically 270 pounds.
Matthew still has it.
Oh! Pardon me.
That's not very.
And you have 1 level of exhaustion. Frederick? Actually, no. You know what? Ain't no way.
Ain't no way it's 12.
Yeah, no, not 12. You have 2 levels of exhaustion. Make it 6. No, I'm sorry.
Instantly died.
Yeah, I just...
What's 2 again? Is his feet halved?
I think so.
Okay.
Am I?
Do you know who we are?
And I look nervous visually.
Do we?
You're talking about the captain looks frozen.
You're no longer stunned. That does happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrifying.
I
You'll probably only haunt your dreams.
yeah.
The last dream I had involved
Frederick, you good? Are you Frederick?
Yeah.
Do you have clothes on?
His clothes on. The whale's clothes, which are now soaked in blood
It's a new paint job.
and bits and
I feel.
pieces.
Like I'm in skin. It's not my own. It's skin.
Does anyone have a mirror? Is there like a?
If anyone did, it would be you.
Yeah, anyone did it would in fact be you.
There's a
You're the
mirror.
only one who
You have a
can
vanity mirror.
Come on, I feel this stuff like
That's true.
Isn't the first time we ever met you? Didn't you have a mirror because you were putting makeup on?
Yes.
Do you recognize yourself?
Do I recognize myself?
No. You stare back at a face. It looks to be sometime in its late 30s, maybe. There's a marked agedness to it that isn't necessarily like old and frail. There are frown lines in the face and the eyes creased to look like they spent most of their time intently discerning. The skin is marked by the sun in a few different areas. The small little telltale signs of a soldier that spent many days marching. But you wouldn't know where they came from.
Do you remember?
Captain, I don't know that guy.
Well, let's start over.
Put him back. I'd like to kind of move closer. Just kind of.
You do so.
I don't make eye contact.
Still you in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
As much Frederick was up in himself.
He smiles for the first time. I mean, you look pretty good.
Thanks.
It's weird that Flash Frederick talks way more than Sculptor Frederick.
Flesh trick. And you wonder how.
Do you
he's-
need any food? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty?
I don't think anyone could eat
Yeah.
after that.
I could.
Oh God. Get this
All right.
man some.
Well, how about we grab Benji, bring him out here.
Nah, I think we're.
I don't care how well he's sleeping, and then we can decide what to do next.
Yo, we should totally prank Benji by sending him.
Yes!
That sounds like it'd be hilarious.
Yes! I like that.
The man doesn't even have shoes. All right.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine someone walking in here in Pierce's clothes, not looking like Pierce, but it's all covered in blood?
Benji. All right, but I do have enough food for you to eat like a king.
Oh wait, I guess the Benji would look the same.
I guess, do we go to Benji or do we bring Benji here? Honestly,
I say we bring him to Benji so we can see if the effect has worn off
yeah.
of him passing out.
Something
but that would
interesting.
be-
As you breathe in, there's like a little pain. And then it stops.
Bro's got popcorn lung.
And you do it again, and there's that same pain, but it stops. And you have just enough awareness. That thing is still inside of you. But also simultaneously,
Where's my geek bomb?
that apparatus is still ticking. For whatever it means.
Alright, Cthulhu, so let's run through what you just did. You scraped off a weird substance and then attached 3 batteries? Is that what I saw?
That's exactly what happened. Yes.
At a technical level, just for your knowledge, you got rid of some residue that was keeping current from flowing through, and then let that apparatus suck up as much current as it wanted from 3 different arcane batteries, worth like 100 or so. Actually, not counting the cost to create them, worth a couple hundred GP apiece. Essentially, eating through
Not that much.
year's supply of
25.
a year's supply of power in the collective time of about 4 seconds. And for a brief moment, it worked like it should have.
It's so sad.
From design.
Yeah, if we go through the force field now,
do I know what
he falls apart again.
His state is limited, or is he like?
Biologically, you have no idea what's going on. From an arcane perspective, the crystal was still attached when it sealed up. So that crystal is still in his chest, along with the apparatus. And it's still working at a lower capacity.
Is he sitting down or is he standing up?
That's up to you.
Sitting.
Can I help you get up? Or do you?
No. Can we move him through the barrier?
Thanks, Captain.
Well, Hephaestus. So you removed residue. That was... You mentioned in the past it was... resist the flow of magic, correct?
Yeah.
And that covers the entire apparatus, yes?
Yes.
So instead of like attaching 3 batteries, could we have just given him a good scrub?
So the residue only exists around the crystal, and it has heavily resisted any kind of
Some of the
tampering in the
residue
past.
leaked out, so the graphite in the nuclear core was on the outside of the plant.
That's
And
a
that was
really
for
good-
10,000 years.
The last person that tried to do anything magical to the crystal in the center was a dwarf who attempted to cast detect magic on it. And the construct was ended up having...
It was a gnome, actually.
Yeah, sorry, a gnome, excuse me.
No, it wasn't no.
They're different. They're not the same.
I don't see it.
Alright, well, sure. Let's bring him...
You don't see anything.
Let's bring him in and we can have a small feast.
I can write a book full of things you can't see.
I guess.
Izealia comes out of...
Yeah, by the way, was anyone in this town watching that?
You look...
Because there is a crowd of people.
20 yards away, there is a single, person with a staff that looks like some kind of shepherd. Just...
Okay, so we gotta kill that guy for sure.
Alright, well... What's done is done.
Vindir, take that shepherd to the falconry immediately. We can't risk this getting out right now. The Stegosauruses can't even know.
Captain, are you feeling good, dude? Are you okay?
I know that was a rough visage, but breathe, Captain. Please. We can't just start murdering
Sorry,
people
I'm sorry.
just because a dead guy might be less dead.
Well, hey, this technically quantifies as a miracle. So, as far as the whole prophecy thing, if we're performing miracles, that definitely puts us on the good side of the prophecy.
This is so painful death.
We should have put him in the bag when we had this. What the
hell did Fiddler's go?
I don't want to go in.
You hear a voice go behind you, that of Izealia. Are you all? Oh.
Yeah. Honestly, Izealia, I got no idea. I'm so confused as well.
I don't want to say reanimated because he was already animated, but we've terraformed Frederick back into a person.
I'm Frederick.
You're the skeleton.
Yeah.
Technically, he still is. He's just covered by flesh and intestines.
Gosh, you're really starting to bounce back, huh, Captain? That's good.
You did this just now.
You just
outside the walls of my. She looks and there's the Scarlet Shepherd just.
To be fair, it was the wizard who did it. It all happened so fast.
It did happen very fast.
You never thought to do whatever it is you did. How long have you been traveling with him?
I don't know the thoughts of the wizard. It was a skeleton, and the wizard decided, oh, I'm gonna start attaching things outside the city we've never been in. All the questions you're thinking, we got him as well. But Ophidius disappeared. I think he went restroom.
Cut to Ophidius standing at the tree line, just taking a
piss.
Or you just see a flying bicycle.
With that, we're going to take a 5-minute break because I feel like I can't exclude.
Yeah, how could we exclude a member of the
Also,
party?
maybe give people a little minute to gather their thoughts. You know, sometimes you just start off a session and you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and the wizard's like, I have batteries.
So,
I love the voice.
I'm like, I gotta walk
I
around.
love the voice. I've been trying this whole time trying to think of a good celebrity.
Hold on, 5-minute break. I need to walk around.
I need to walk around.
I need to fill my water. Cupcake, anyone?
I'll have one. I want to see what happens when Alpheus takes control. He's gonna be like,
Brandon, step away from the cupcake box.
Brandon, what is wrong with you? Would anyone but Brandon like a cupcake?
Dude, I got a second cupcake and I sat there and Brandon said, alright, it's your last cupcake. You've had enough.
How many have you had?
this is my first.
So there's 4 left, so.
Brandon's had 6? How many?
I lost count.
Apparently had 3 in the first 10 minutes.
Dude, this is what Frederick looks like right now.
It does make me kind of sad we never thought about doing that earlier. Oh.
Well, to be fair, I think the residual was the lore drop we needed. The residue.
Also, did we even know he had those batteries?
Yeah.
Because you made them for...
No, you never said.
You never said
He never said he had
did,
those batteries.
but you made
Which
them.
is why I received this text from Blaine.
Oh my god, he said, make me do battery. Fix me.
To play an actually text you battery. That's fine. Metagaming pigeon.
I legitimately just thought it might be funny. This is not the result I thought.
Man, that thing that Brandon mix was crazy.
You enjoyed it.
Can't wait for the batteries to wear out and you just slowly turn back into a skeleton.
Do we heal Frederick by battery? Like, can we get it like an IV, like a diet?
Well, wait,
like
the
a
healing
diabetic?
spell should work on him now, right?
They always did.
Technically.
Oh yeah, they did, but it was just horrifying for everyone involved. Stop doing it.
I took damage because the flesh fell back off.
Can't wait for you to die and then all your flesh just...
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I mean, I think it's, I don't know.
Good to go for a little bit longer.
And yes.
Okay, you do have to figure
We'll
out.
end the session here.
You do have to figure out how we're gonna do deep sea
Shut your bitch ass up, Brandon.
That's a later problem, Zach.
It's
Okay,
okay, he still can't swim.
Izealia. Confused. Bewildered. He is better now from his affliction.
Well, from what we can tell.
I'll say in like her language, honestly, I'm really worried he's just gonna slump back into a skeleton one day. I just don't know how long he has.
I look at Izealia, and
He's
then
fine, you're fine. It's a shit.
you see on my face an epiphany.
Epiphany?
I look at the ground. I touch the ground.
Soft.
Your feet are already
gentle.
doing that.
The blades beneath
She's
your
on a Discord
fingertips.
I pick up some dirt, and I just intently look at my hand.
Bro's doing the Sandman cutscene from Spider-Man.
will give you
I'll
some
go get
time
Benji.
then. Perhaps you would like me to fetch your friend. It seems like this is a
Yeah, that'd be good.
She's gonna walk
Important
in to
revelation.
me having
That'd
a
be-
duel in the middle of the hospital. Like, I bring you guys to my home, and this is how you treat it.
Having a sword fight with Ajax.
Can I come with you? I technically I'm not injured, but I do feel a bit green after whatever just happened here.
Yes. She leads you back. As you're walking with Izealia, you notice a lot of people are openly looking at Izealia. Like they are intently watching to see like whatever she's doing wherever she goes, and it's almost uncomfortable the amount of attention. She eventually makes her way just inside the gate, and it's only like a 2-minute walk. At which point you hear two people enter the tent. The first of which is Izealia and her captain, and your captain behind her.
And you will notice that I look very passive, except my right hand is clasped to my sword. Still in its sheath, but it is clasped.
Benji!
Captain.
Ed! Is Ajax there? Do I recognize him?
Roll a perception
I
check.
am standing toe to toe.
Oh, yeah, then yes, you do.
I
You
came
see
up
a figure
with a profile.
sitting on the ground, a dragonborn, bronze by the look of it, wrapped in bandages, leaning against a cot, looking up at Benji.
Oh, he's sitting down. Like,
Yeah, he's sitting down.
Are you busy at the moment?
I'm not sure. I'm in a little bit of shock.
Oh, well, if you think you're in shock now.
What happened?
No!
Is that blood on your shoes?
Yes, who's your friend, Benji?
Oh, he's the one who tried to kill us. And,
Ajax never saw
I fought him.
Yeah, it's true. You did fight him. That's right.
Did we?
in the bar.
Once in the
When we saved
And then I was there for the cutscene where Ajax fucked off, right? I think that was
no, you were there. It was just you and Benji, I think.
Ajax?
Yes.
I was there as well.
Oh, good.
I think the whole party was there.
Yeah, but you're not in the tent, though.
Except for Phyllis. Continue.
Anyway,
Let's take a sword.
Are they running some kind of like foreign exchange student program for people from Drusal over here? What's going on? First the statue
Oh,
of
he's
Zufar.
not from Drusal. Well, not originally.
I could say the same of you.
Hey,
What do you mean? I've been almost everywhere across this gulf by
What
now.
are you doing in the jungles? This man follows the call of his master. What is a pirate seeking profit? Sailing the high seas for gain and glory. Doing in a forsaken jungle where everything is
the
forgotten.
meaning attitude I hear coming out of your veins.
Well, they did say that this island was full of gold.
Ah, it is indeed.
As far as why we're in this place right now. Why are you giving me this?
No, that is in character without him looking.
He said.
He doesn't know if he's looking.
I don't even know I'm looking at you. Anyway, I make it my business to see the world, as it were. I believe that's why I was.
Sure, we'll have time to catch up.
Ooh, the fade will be ran.
He has red lines.
He watches the eyes close. The figure seems to sink into a sleep.
He just went to sleep? Bro, that's a Giga Chad move.
He looks.
You're done with the conversation, you just go to sleep. You're like, "Ah,
As you look at him now, especially you who has like the ability to see color, the
Sorry.
wounds are unpleasant. The bandages that are wrapped around his chest are not clean. They are soaked through.
Doesn't look like nothing compared to what you just saw. He looks fine.
Yeah, he looks fine.
I take a battery. I'm like,
Where'd you get that?
He follows his butt.
Is he asleep?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. He's very reflexive. If I lunged at him, he would hit me.
We just.
I used to always lunge into
all right.
You hear a voice from the tent. What is it? What does it smell?
We have a friend,
We?
Mr. Mac.
You.
Yes?
You're a half elf. You watch as the hand reaches forward and grabs your arm.
Wait, which arm? This one or
The
this
one that has the
this
the one that has the piece on it. Oh. Improvised work.
Yes.
So you do it yourself, mate.
I had some help. No doctors, though.
Hold still a second. You watch as he comes back, pours a couple of things on it, and starts to wrap it. It doesn't hurt. Come back and see me whenever you're done with that.
Done with that?
Whatever you're doing. At your first early convenience, please come back and see me.
Why?
You're probably going to live about 2 more weeks at this rate before that goes into your blood.
What? What's wrong with it?
The green.
Green?
Your arm's rotten, mate.
Ooh, shit.
We were very careful to cauterize this. Trust me, I went through a great deal of pain.
I'm following now. Come back and see me. Turns back around.
Quest updated. Come back later.
This place
Come back after you've
full of
lost.
surprises. So Ajax has apparently received a similar vision that I received.
You received a vision?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
I kind of keep it close to the chest. I'm trying to process some emotions. My father figure passed away. So,
Oh,
yeah.
your father figure passed away. We almost got killed in the woods by a bunch of lizards and your old friend.
My old friend? Oh.
The boot guy.
Fun fact.
The guy who wants your shoes.
We tried. No, Gudo tried.
Well, actually, he wants your life, but he'll settle for your shoes.
That's unresolved at this point.
Come on, Izealia, get them on track.
Gudo also attacked this guy. So, Gudo is still out there.
bones when they come back.
What? I thought we killed him.
Well, he also tried to kill him.
Your friends have need of you.
Yes, can you walk?
Well, then it was an overly dramatic interpretation of my words. Although Mac was great.
All right. Well, Frederick's a person again, so
What?
why don't you?
I run out.
How long did that take, roughly?
5 minutes.
Okay, so I'm halfway through cooking.
You know what? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
The hero's feast is ready.
The hero's feast is ready.
Let's go.
If Fidelis has ropes,
The fastest fire that's ever been set up around a little just now crackles.
Sea monster for dinner.
How are you? How do you feel?
now there's definitely more than that shepherd watching. What's
Is it a
happening?
little overwhelming?
Where's the
Getting
fire?
your sea legs, lad?
Right.
Just smell it.
Wow.
You know you want it.
I can actually hear.
We can cook extra if we need to.
Roll a persuasion
Well, he
check.
has a heart now.
You know there's advantage on this one. Come on.
No, there is not.
Did you spontaneously?
No.
17.
17.
It was batteries. It seems as though, if this is fair for me to say, which I'm assuming it is, was something that had been
Your demeanor is amusing,
interfering with the
but I don't know how much
connection
time we
to the
have.
construct. And when we attach the batteries, it supercharged the gem.
It is the nature
Who's we? I did all that. You just stood and
of
watched.
your
Yes, Amphibolus was the one who
Intent.
stuck the batteries.
Thank you.
to be this way, is it not?
How's your hand, by the way?
How's yours?
Free spirited.
Doesn't look so good for me.
Apparently not great, I just found out.
Generally how I've lived, yes.
Yeah, you needed a doctor to tell you your hand's not doing okay.
It feels
Perhaps
fine
your
to me.
hands would remember their own strength if you grasped your sword.
Alright. Oh shit, Ruin was still inside
The
him.
man's
We put his
first
shit
human
on.
millennia.
You're gonna have to shit that out.
He deserves something.
It just
It's good to have you back.
How long has your friend been Bones?
I literally have
As
no
long as we've
idea.
known him.
How long have you been Bones?
I think with my brain.
You think? Your brain?
Frederick is not big on the whole time passing.
The wrinkles. The brain is
I try to remember back.
Roll an intelligence check.
He was underwater for a
Do
long
I
time.
ever
think he was
remember
bonus
not
for
being
most of
bonus?
that. Probably with the algae thing.
It was a 5, right?
I don't know. I can't see you, dog. The screen.
Can't see you.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Frederick has always been Bones. For as long as his existence and the conception of whatever your intelligence, your psyche is, you felt bones, you could feel your own bones. Whenever you touched yourself, it was bones.
No, here. Yeah! That's like that for everybody.
And it is, as you look back, your history, a million blank pages of nothing but blankness, where time has no meaning.
I've always been Bones. And Bones and the sea.
This is not the same one I fought. On the island.
No.
In a way.
This is your first time experiencing this. Yes, certainly. Long passage of time has rendered a bit of a dual personality within our friend. He is two people.
Oh, crap.
What?
Do we have to do the same thing? If we want to get him to switch to Orpheus, do we have to, like...
No, I think the only one who has control over that is you.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't affect his flesh.
Can you? The other ones.
It's just in his.
Can you hear the other one right now? No.
It's okay.
He's probably been Bones for longer than you were frozen, though.
You want me
Just
to
purely based off the sea life that was on him.
No, I think you're good. You want him to switch?
So
That was a sassy
I'm
dice
trying
roll.
to insightfully decipher whether or not Cedric, because he likes Frederick more than Alpheus, is saying, no, you don't need
I think
it,
we're good.
or because he thinks it's a genuinely good idea to keep him as Frederick.
Take a
Roll
plate.
19.
It's just because I like Frederick.
Quite literally be the best food you've
I-
ever tasted.
I think perhaps we should ask to speak to the other.
God, I didn't even let him take a bite.
Yeah, let him take a bite. Chill, bro.
Taste. You've perceived texture and the faintest of smells. It's incredible. Elation and euphoria in greasy
Was this the
delight.
first time he's tasted anything?
To this extent, yes.
Yeah.
First time Frederick's had nerves.
What are the effects of Hero's Feast?
Can't be frightened.
You're cured of all diseases and poisons. You become immune to poison and being frightened, and Max makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Your hit point maximum is increased by 2d10, and you gain that same number of hit points. This lasts for 24 hours. So as you take a bite, you're no longer affected by the green.
Is that poison and diseases?
Yes.
What did you make? What is it?
It's a blood moon!
This is Hero's Feast.
I mean, but like, what is it?
Gator.
Sea monster.
Awesome.
River monster, sorry.
So like,
Bro has been waiting with that.
The alligator.
You know, they're slowly turning on the spit.
This is worth it. This is worth it. This is really good.
I know. I can make one more of these with what we had.
yeah, we had a lot of meat.
Yes.
Almost as much as Frederick has now.
It's not tough.
There's some gumption in it, man.
No, listen. This is a magical feast. This actually tastes amazing no matter what you think. Get out of here.
He can taste the magic.
I secretly love it. I'm just trying to humble it.
Yeah. Try to act like you don't like the river monster.
Okay.
Little gay
Hey, you got a little.
Keep eating.
I've had better.
That's what I thought.
Is the shepherd still hanging out?
The shepherd's over there eating.
Yeah,
He got the first meal.
The shepherd is gone.
Oh,
He got to eat. We know he did.
yeah, give him
And I think it's gonna be a long
shepherd's
time.
Izealia can partake if she wishes. There was a plate set out for her.
He's like, I never come.
When we rest,
My bad.
weird.
Watch me
Like
really
somebody help getting cleaned up.
It is very good.
He just pops those around once during the game. Like,
You're doing great. I was not this put together in my first day of fresh. I spent the whole day crying.
Okay.
This is like the counselor that your parents force you to go see after something really dramatic.
How does that make you feel?
he said, I spent the whole
And there's a ton of alcohol, but you cannot get drunk. So, you're welcome.
Why not?
You're immune to poison.
Oh. Whatever.
So, switch.
For tonight, you're a heavyweight.
I switched to Alpheus.
But you can do that at will this whole time?
What?
Never mind. That was
Holy shit!
What? Oh, yeah.
Does he actually switch to Alpheus?
This change.
I'm. Yes. Say that switches can happen at will.
boom.
He does have wisdom saves with advantage right now, too.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh shit, Alpheus. Dang. I was too busy cooking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, take a plate. It will help a lot.
I already feel full.
No, don't worry. You're still hungry.
He still gets his status effects. So no.
Am I dreaming?
But Ficklish, you should probably hand him the mirror. We gotta go through it again.
Holy shit.
Is that you?
Looking like that?
That's me, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It's not Frederick, it's him.
Yeah. Frederick wouldn't remember looking like that. Probably.
Well, he said that's not himself.
So I was just hoping we didn't get his face wrong.
What happened?
So, the wizard might have connected a couple. You know the giant
I gave
crystal
you
in your
a
chest?
few of these. And I pull out a dildo.
Batteries.
Some rudimentary arcane. Well, not rudimentary. Some arcane batteries.
Did that just work?
Yeah. Simply enough.
Well,
It was. I'm not sure it just worked.
at first it didn't work, and that was real uncomfortable for all of us. But
Yeah.
then it worked.
There was half of you on the floor.
Isn't there still a puddle around?
About 5 feet away from the camp, it's a horrible, soupy mess of half-grown organs that kind of fell off before they were.
Can we have like construction tape around like a police?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a hole. We're
The shepherd's
burying
just
it.
feeding that like chum to the stegosaurus.
No, the stegosaurus.
You just made a prevention circle. And put some lines through it.
Yeah.
Organs and death.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So,
Give me a second.
Yeah.
But didn't you say you
Yeah, you thanked it for
put
being
up
in the
with it?
city.
You fixed something?
Okay.
oh,
And then you turned into Frederick.
I removed this like residue that was blocking the connection, the magical connection to your heart. It's heart.
Yeah. You
By
still-
heart, I mean the mechanism inside of your chest.
Which you still do have a lot of that residue on your crystal.
Yeah.
So, really though, take a bite.
But-
It'll make you feel a lot better.
Yeah, the immortality thing might be a little tricky.
I'm not sure if since you've changed back,
Yeah.
that this is different. But before, when you were just bones, we brought you past those gates, and you
I remember that.
remember that.
I blacked out somewhere on the cart on the way back.
Yes. I don't know if that's changed. I was hoping maybe we could test it out for like just a second. Just a second, just to see if he feels it.
Well, that would explain why Cain has flesh and he didn't.
Yeah.
So your flesh should stick, because Cain's
Well-
flesh sticks.
But he still has residue on his. Kane probably doesn't.
I thought, tell me if I'm wrong, so I might be mishearing the interpretation. I was thinking that the residue was on the inside of around the crystals,
That is correct. So,
and then some slipped out.
yes.
But there's not the residue that Vitulus removed was not supposed to be there by original design, but the rest of the residue was.
So, it looks, yes, the stuff that Vitulus cleaned off was very clearly residue of the same material that surrounds the crystal. The stuff surrounding this crystal from previous checks, that does not look like residue. That looks like it was basically there was a crystal that was then enameled.
But it was part of intentionally put on.
Yes, but it doesn't look like the original mechanism was designed for it.
Hold on.
It looks like it was added later.
Orpheus lost a one-on-one and we'll just put glue on him. Sad.
Well, that was weird. And I'm not very good.
Did somebody say glue?
I'm not that very good with all the magic stuff. But you said we talked about in the K-Thraza use the generator, and if the residue keeps them from producing energy, it could be put there for when the time is right. They would take that artifact and remove the residue to release the energy.
Sure. Whatever. You're back. That's what matters to me.
Yeah. No, this is
Feel better? Huh?
honestly phenomenal.
Awesome.
So
Do you
if I
wanna-
walk back in there, my flesh might fall off.
That's what we're wondering.
I don't know about that.
It would definitely be more horrifying.
I think maybe
Pulling
it'd be
the
the
bones.
same thing as like having like a heart attack after a while.
I would say roll an Arcana check. Actually,
do have a
no,
couple
you've
more
already
areas
rolled like
we can
6
go.
and you're very familiar with this. If he walked back in there, the mechanism would stop feeding him energy. But the mechanism previously was the only thing holding Frederick together. So now that the flesh and bones are doing this thing,
He's just a man.
perhaps he's just a man.
Only
Or a muffin.
Gets explanation.
I don't-
Experimentation.
So what are you thinking? You think I can walk back over there? What?
I think you'll be fine if you walk into that village. Keyword think. I think. No guarantees.
Nah, fuck it.
My thoughts exactly.
I walk past the line.
Uh-oh. Alright. Nothing happens.
Tired?
No.
My fingers feel like wood.
Oh my god. You should come with me when we go to see this medic.
I think I'm okay.
Alright, well, we just got through the last of the alligators, so I'll start packing up then.
I tried
This
to
is great!
remember things. Can I remember anything more?
Your memory is no more present than it was before all of this occurred.
Damn it, he's smooth-brained.
It appears that the mind and soul of both Frederick and Alpheus were preserved completely, despite the failing disintegration and decay of everything else. The body breaks with the spirit.
Can you do a cartwheel?
But for what it's worth,
You could always do a cartwheel.
Alpheus has always had more memories since there was some kind of healing in the brain vat room.
I've never seen him do a cartwheel.
That doesn't mean he couldn't.
He's done many cartwheels.
When?
I can do a cartwheel.
Can you do a cartwheel?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
No.
Oh, that's fine. I only saved your life, brought your skin back to your body.
I think the last time we did a cartwheel, I think you fainted from amazement.
Okay, well, I don't remember that, so I'm gonna have to see it again.
Oh god. We need to get you a stretcher, just in case. Well, this is all amazing.
Yes.
One thing to know is if we want to figure out whatever's going on in the town after we get rested, after we figure that the one lady we were talking to is in a tower. We can go talk to her when we're ready. She said get rested and see her as fast as possible.
Oh, the head
Okay.
honcho lady?
Yeah, just as a... I haven't told you all that yet because we've been sidetracked.
Is Izealia with us?
Yes, she's there right
Also,
now. I have a question for all of you.
Don't know why, but he's chill for now. Keep that as you will.
Alright.
What is your relation, or how do you know the Water Prophet?
who?
Who is the water prophet?
Oh, last time I heard it was Water Mage. Is there any
Figure
description?
from our history, who you will learn more about.
So like a physical description?
No,
Have I heard of the water prophet?
no, like connection to this,
Roll a history
right?
check. Everyone roll a history check. It's a connection to what?
There's just a
Spear?
guy named the Water Prophet.
The water prophet.
Everyone's heard of
Does it
the
ring a
water
bell?
Such a
17.
22.
History check? Woo! 18.
21.
21. None of you have ever heard of a Water Prophet. The name is completely foreign or general. There was a man. He came from the seas, according to stories. And he delivered to us the stones, one of which we carried here. And he gave them to us. In the time I've been gone, they say he returned several years ago.
What are these stones?
One of them is the one that came from your island.
Oh, you didn't mention that. I didn't realize it was so recent that happened.
They are a barrier to things.
Yes.
They keep us safe.
The barrier's weak.
They have said this as well, though I do not understand why. And it was not when I left. But that was many, many generations ago. And apparently when he came back while I was gone, it was that he would bring people with him. Or, excuse me, when I returned, I would have people with me.
This water prophet, is he described?
No, not to my knowledge. Who is this man to you?
I have not heard of a man named the Water Prophet. Though your sister did mention someone she called my father, which is
Did he come
interesting
from a
in and of
ship?
itself.
He walked out of the sea hundreds of years ago.
We will know that.
Like, what? Like literally? Or is that like...
Old legends say so.
If it does happen to be my father, like your sister mentioned, yes, he would have quite literally have walked out of the sea.
So we should go talk to your sister.
She said rest first, but yes, we do need to talk to her.
I'm getting a sense of urgency implied.
Yes. But you also look like shit.
My gosh.
You're looking a lot better now, though, Benji.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I melted the bubbles.
This guy just got his flesh back in 2 seconds ago and I looked better than you.
Well,
Pull my sword out, turn it into a knife.
Oh! Where are you standing?
Outside of the circle.
Takes about 25 seconds.
Yeah, so now he's Wolverine. But
Alright.
pretty
Well,
Yeah.
for multiple reasons, it might be good if we rest.
You wanna
As
take
it's
a-
already getting late.
Take a sleep right
And then
here?
first thing in the morning, find out what the hell is going on.
I recommend inside the walls.
I would agree.
we still have our protection activated.
Ish.
So I don't think this barrier will look like your father's. I'm not getting that impression.
Well, the stone looks similar.
As we're talking about it,
Yes.
since I've been around the other one, does this one, like, seem weaker at all? I already kind of did one vibe check on it, but
It doesn't necessarily seem weaker.
nothing like instantly like, oh yeah, it's fainter. Cool.
Nope.
Alright. I got no idea. This one also, I agree with Izealia, it doesn't feel any weaker.
We know we should be at risk. I don't know. Does anyone else feel like all, I don't know, our puzzle pieces are stacked up at this one island? We get here, we find my old mentor, my old best friend. We find the same barrier that was at your island. We get you your body back. Find out other related parties coming to the jungle saying we need to go here. Other scrupulous party members which we found in taverns are also here. There's lots of stuff.
I did promise you answers. I think you'll find quite a few more before we leave.
Agreed.
Where are we going from here?
But I have one favor now.
Yes.
Would you please put the stone that we now carry inside our walls? And would you object to it being placed close to where the other is.
Over the table thing. That stone's massive. I assume that's back on the ship.
No, it's like this. It's a one-piece thing.
Oh, I thought we had to grab it like this.
No, it's just a single foot block.
Oh. I really assumed we had to keep it on the ship because it was too big. Have we been carrying it with us?
Yeah, I assumed you'd been carrying. I thought you'd been carrying it with you this entire time. I don't know when that.
Did we put it in the
Chest.
office?
It might be.
Stop calling
I don't know.
I'll be honest. I assumed because the first time we talked about it, I thought it was described pretty damn big.
No, it's
so
just, it's
I
just like,
assumed it was on the
just
ship.
for the record, we did
Apologies.
think we did think it was big because I got a lot of flack for saying that Nathaniel had buff god arms.
No, because
for
it
lifting
refuses to move
Yeah,
unless you.
but I thought it was a big stone that you were straight on picking up.
Yes, it's a okay. It's just a stone this big is still like if you.
Yeah.
That's still like what the.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really.
I don't think any of us considered it. So I guess if the DM says we had it, we had it.
we made Izealia.
So if you guys want to.
We made Izealia carry it.
She can't carry it.
Oh, you were the only one that could carry it? Dude,
Yeah.
This whole time where you're just sunlight. He's just like spinning it on his finger.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or
Yeah, I mean,
I guess it would be on the ship then.
If we
right?
felt like we left it on the ship, then it's on the ship.
Yeah, they would be on the ship, and
Unless
that
we
is
put it-
technically allowed. So we'll
I mean,
get
we
back on
didn't
that
say it, but we
conversation.
could have also put
Yeah,
it on. The
I was making an assumption that we couldn't carry it easily. So if that's not the case,
I mean, you
then
have
that's
it,
a completely
you have
different thing.
the crate, so
So let's
Yeah.
fast travel back to the ship.
If you put it, well, now that we know it's not like boom and it can fit into the crate, when it goes in the crate, is there still a force field around the crate, or is there no force field?
Bears just with Kane.
there would not be a
Okay.
unless you just set it on top of the crate, which would also work.
That's what I was
Right.
thinking.
If it's on top of the crate, that's fine. The crate is in
That also just means our poor crew with the. Well, I guess they're living in the city, not on the ship, so they'll be fine.
But the trench is not looking for a crew. That was just the Iron Maiden.
Nope.
So the trench is trying to find you.
Hey, Church might still go for the crew. They might die. They're all gonna.
It's not like
they're all gonna be
kill-
eaten except for a
It's
hand.
not like
So
they
let's-
kill a certain creature.
Find a place to bed down inside the wall.
Sure, then we have the cube. Going back to what was said.
Give me the cube.
As you all make your way inside the gate, as the sun begins to set,
Feel better now.
one little thing catches your eye.
Yeah.
As you're passing,
Wait, we got more dog.
you feel something very faint. It's briefly past, just a moment. But you swear for a second as the sun begins to set and the light begins to cast, right? You look behind you and there's the smallest, faintest shape. Just gently, and you take like a solid 30 seconds to watch this happen as they kind of all pass by and you don't know why it intrigues you. Passes over the sun. A small, like a little sliver of it goes away and then comes back. And in that moment, you feel a twitch. And you see that little film flicker.
Alright, so it might be a little.
And then the shape passes away. And it maintains. And you follow the rest inside. And that is what we're going to call it for the day. So sometimes you have a session, and you have notes, and you have all these things, and you're like, this is gonna... And then a battery.
Brandon!
Expect the unexpected.
The unexpected of the game, friend.
Dude, that clarifies one of my big questions because I was really confused why.
Ooh, yeah, why?
Well, I was like, why is he both?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Cade is like, I have so many problems.
I didn't realize what was happening.
I can't
It started
even have the
happening, and I
flesh
was
pull
like-
off of my arm. Bro, just take a walk.
Where now?
Just take a walk under the sea.
Just so you
I
know.
was my bets. My theory. I was like, maybe like he made a deal with the deep,
Are you
or
good?
like the deep like sucked off his flesh for good.
Looks like you got a few more dynamics. You're gonna have to be chuckling now.
Brandon in a 6
A bipolar team adventure out of time.
What the power of the 6 cupcakes causing my pain?
Well, hopefully everyone had fun on this bit of a strange session.
No, this was a good session.
I might have to think through accent a little more because I'd like to do something.
You are okay. I love that. That felt so natural to me. Instead of it just turned into which is someone that would be stuck at the bottom of the seafloor is exactly what I would have expected.
I don't know if I can keep going without. That's
Now you're like, now that Ant's gone, switch back to all.
We don't cry because it's over.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I know.
Bro's been on Facebook all day
Oh my
today.
He's live, laugh, loving.
I want to be like Frederick's like, you're finally king of the pirates. Now that's
Oh my gosh.
You turn over and he's all the skeleton.
When I thought about
Just
what
for
this
me,
session
dog.
would look like, I did not think this being the day that...
Yeah, no,
Dude, I know you got a modifier too, but like 24, 20, and
the Boltons
26.
Plus
14, 10, and 16.
Also,
3 successes.
I read the telepathic feat trait. Helps me.
His cupcakes are kicking in.
I increase my intelligence. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's just up to 1.
Holy crap. Okay, so.
Well, I'm sorry that we didn't get through more.
No. Listen.
I was not what I thought would happen. It was bad.
As long as everyone's consensually.
The best joke I've ever
That is the
You feel the battery connecting.
I also thought you were going to do one of the big ones. I wanted you to put Trask in there.
You already ate the Trask. You already ate the Trask.
That's true. You already.
There's another.
There's 3
monster.
of them. There's 3 of them, but the Trask was the biggest.
Yeah.
Wait, the biggest what? What?
Remember we got 3 siphons.
If I eat the Trask,
into aisles that were
if I eat the Trask,
one was
do
like
I
a genie.
re-become
One was the Trask.
my full level
one
character?
So what was the third one? Like a genie, a Trask, and what was the third one?
Yeah,
A Jinn, a Tarask, and
You got 3.
a Fire Elemental, I believe.
Fire element.
You got 3.
What did you? What was the Jurassic for?
Ruin.
Ruin.
Ruin is now an overcharged.
Oh,
You fed the most powerful soul battery you found into a gun.
You got 2 more. They're going to me next session.
so what happened? So if we connected a soul battery to his gem, would he turn into a creature?
No, I think it would have.
Would he go Titan mode? Just like.
Well, I think it would have been a problem because the Tarask soul was so much bigger, so you can't really just. Like, he would have had to grow around it.
No, I know, but that like.
But it also would have just.
or would he be like Envy, just like. Giant.
Well, here's my thought, right? Technically, I have my memory back.
Like take a human skin but stretch it over a Tarask-sized body.
Sorry.
I think I just become stronger.
Oh, well, that's like.
In theory, if I was a higher level character, there's more muscle growth to come back.
We can still turn him into a genie or a fire elemental.
You never had a friend like me.
Well, if we did the fire, he would just look like Ghost Rider. He would stay a skeleton, but then be just sculpted flames. That would be bad.
That's
That's me and Brandon's game plan for next session.
I gotta you think about things. Good night, Matthew. Think how you could think about things. Good night, sleep. Put it together in your brain.